Hello, chat. Welcome back to Snoot Game, a tale of true love, cuckolding, and occasional size fetishism. I am joined once again by Dr. Fish Lum Lum, who is here just for the feats.
So when did Doctor get thrown onto my name now?
I think that was a couple of weeks ago when somebody pointed out that Dr. Fish eat like the dead skin cells of feet.
Alright.
So you now have the honorary title of Doctor, MD.
Oh, lovely.
That's not bad, honestly, at your age, becoming a doctor. It's not that many make it.
Yeah, fair, but it's not like I get the pay of one. I just get the made-up title of it.
That's true, but, you know, what is the term for foot doctor? Podiatrician or something? Podiatrist? They're not real doctors, Lum Lum. It's like, how many...
I didn't even know the specific name of it, Arch.
Of course, everything has a specific name. Like, eye doctors are optometrists. Like, belly doctors are like, I don't know, gut-tometrists. Fuck knows. Basically, you just take the old-ass word for whatever piece of the body they're specializing in, and you put that in front of tometrist, and there you go.
Fair enough.
Simple, really. And now chat is overflowing with podiatrists as well. Pediatrician is a child doctor. Yes, that's different from treating feet. That's correct, chat. That is accurate. We'll just chat argue about the difference between a feet and a child, and get on with Snoot Game. Things have cooled off since the concert back in February. God, February? It's been a while. There's no major events coming up, so the days have gotten longer. The weather has started to warm up as well. In February?
Depends on where you are in the world, I guess.
Heresy's the question. Fire is the
I mean,
answer.
warming, don't know if I'd notice. Each morning, I've been walking through a thick blanket of fog that always dissipates by lunchtime. It's a drastic shift compared to the hot, cold binary of flyover life. Maybe I should ditch the jacket soon. No, there's no way I'm showing the world just how much of a lanklet I am. Even if it means being grilled alive.
Jeez, Anon, you look like you're dying right now.
See, I just wear a t-shirt or a flannel shirt for most of the year, regardless of temperature, so I don't really see the problem. The sun can go fuck itself. Well, no, it really can't, because if it does, I think it turns into a black hole. Like, if it starts penetrating itself and collapsing like that, I think we're all fucked, so preferably not.
Yeah.
I prefer the
Also,
radiating version.
the character model for Anon doesn't look lanky at all.
No, they failed miserably at making him look like the average nerd.
Yep.
Fun fact, Lum Lum, they recently rediscovered what was the single largest object in our observable system, like solar systems and galaxies and stuff. It's a supermassive black hole about like 50,000 times larger than Earth or something.
Interesting.
Yeah. It's the death of all things, as in essence, we're all just living on, borrowed time until eventually the universe collapses in on itself because it was apparently designed to just fail from the very beginning. It's a bit sad, but that's just what it is.
It is what it is, and we'll eventually die of a burning heat death.
Fang chuckles and pats my back, so leaning over my desk. On second thought, tank top seems cool. Reed is usually wearing one. God, I don't like this person. All right, class. The principal has got something to say, then you'll be leaving early. I don't know why Jews are German, right? No, they're Arabs. They're Semites. Oh, look, Lum Lum.
What?
There's a spider on the cabinet in front of me. It's crawling.
Leave it alone. It's your roommate. They eat the bugs. Leave the spider alone.
I don't know about that. It might have to die.
Leave it alone. It's not doing anything to you.
Yeah, but you eat them in the middle of the night, Lum Lum.
No.
Like,
They hang out on my ceiling. I have one in my bathroom. I have one in my living room. And there's one in my room that kind of hangs up by the window.
kind of wanted to die.
No, they're very nice. Leave them alone. Unless you know it's poisonous, then that's another story. But if it's not, leave it be. Pick it up with your hands, and bring it outside.
That's gross, Lum Lum.
Do you not pick up the spiders?
It's easier to kill them, Lum Lum.
Leave them alone!
Of course, Lum Lum would have sympathy for the 8-legged creature.
Spiders are friends. They pay rent by eating bugs.
With that, we were all directed to the auditorium. We didn't have assigned seating, so I immediately thought of sitting with Fang. Knowing better than to look through the ocean of students, I followed my nose to read. The fetid raptor was sitting in the very last row with Trish. He's got, glasses now. Yo! Reed's bellow easily eclipses everyone else's. I way back and hurry past my awestruck classmates, claim my rightful throne. Hey, guys, saved you some
Service
seats.
guarantees citizenship.
I take a glance over to see Trish, pouting.
Fuck, he found us.
The last students trickle in through the doors and take their seats.
Heresy's the question. Fire is the
Mr.
answer.
Kaldevsky takes the stage with an electronic mic. I don't know who this person is. I don't even know what he sounds like.
Really?
The audience collectively groans. Fang and Trish
You
throw their heads back.
could at least read in your normal voice. God.
Nope.
Are you that sleepy? That you're like, I don't wanna.
Yep. On cue, Principal Spears takes the stage. Mr. Kaldevsky holds the microphone out to him, but he gets ignored. Student Puffy covers their ears in preparations. Alright, you little punks. Like the man said, we have midterms to deal with in just a few weeks. And I don't want to see any of you slacking. Only the best efforts will be allowed. These scores may not affect your overall grades, so many of you may decide to disregard them. I would. It is a weak mindset like that can and will trap you. That is true, but that was past Arch's problem, and current Arch really doesn't care. These tests are for you to see if you're on the right track or not. I expect you all to ace these exams because Volcano High is the best school there is. And I teach the best students there are here at Volcano High. You're technically the principal. I don't think you teach anybody. Are there any questions? No, there are never any questions. Nobody cares. Judging by the dead silence, there wasn't any. Principal gives a single approving nod and exits stage right. See, part of me wishes I'd trained harder in school because, you know, I'd probably learn some valuable lessons about self-discipline and all that, but another part of me thinks, no, that was a complete and utter waste of 10 years of my life and I wish it never happened to me. With that, the sea of students begin to funnel out of the auditorium. The four of us wait until the auditorium is half empty before getting up and making our way to the door. Our motley crew make it to the front lawn of the school, and Reed falls flat on his back in the freshly mowed grass. I hate mowed grass. I hate it. I hate mowed grass. Makes my eyes
Why?
itchy.
Are you allergic?
Yes.
Well, that just sounds like a skill issue at that point, Arch.
A biological one.
Yes, just like how I can't process lactose. You're allergic to grass. Except yours is a little more of an issue.
Lactose intolerance is an evolutionary failing on behalf of an inferior species. Grass allergies is literally a biological happenstance.
Well, even if I am lactose intolerant, I still devour cheese like I don't have it. It's not like I'm gonna die like people with peanut allergies.
Yeah, you just have the most horrific shits for a little bit. Wait,
It's okay.
you're not into that, are you?
Ew, gross.
I don't know, chat. That might be the new thing. The new meta. New meta
No!
narrative.
No! No!
I unironically knew a girl once whose idea of a good time was to sit down on the toilet whilst eating pizza and just kind of let it flow through.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's pretty much my reaction too.
How do you find the strangest women?
Listen. Norway is part of the problem, and secondly is, I don't know, I seem to have a weird person radar. Read. Later, guys. It's gonna take me a while to get the stoner voice up again. His breathing becomes a rumbling snore.
So, Fang, you actually gonna study? We can go to the library. There shouldn't be anyone there.
I don't think I'm allowed there anymore. Wasted too much bandwidth. Fuck using my own data to pirate all these games I'll probably never play. Just get an unmetered connection like normal people.
I wasn't talking to you, douche. I kinda just want to go home.
Fun fact, a douche is a small device used to pump cleaning fluids into your anus.
Okay, talk to you later, Fang. Yeah, later. Fuck you, Anon.
God, I love her. This might be part of the reason why I've known a fair few fucked up women. I didn't even do anything this time.
The day you find a woman to become your wife is going to be a very interesting time. How long do you guys think until she probably would stab Arch?
I would just add spice, honestly. It's not like I haven't been cut by women before.
Oh my god. Arch, you need to have more self-preservation. Just because it's a woman does not mean she should be allowed to stab you.
I don't know. Maybe that's the part that makes them interesting. Shit. Fuck her. I wish. Whatever. See you Monday, Fang. Before I can turn away, Fang's hand catches the sleeve of my unnecessary sweater. It's a sweater now? That doesn't look like a sweater.
Actually, I was thinking.
You? Thinking? Should we go to the hospital? Fang's grip loosens on my arm, leaving her hand to rest on my forearm.
Wanna, study at my place? I, kinda need help with science.
Now, the stupid thing to do right now would be to interject, but Trish offered you to study. Why did you refuse? Sure, wait, wouldn't your dad make me into hunting trophy? Okay, that's a better reaction.
I don't think you're that good of a catch.
Ow, my ego.
Besides, he's working a late shift tonight, and my mom should be out clothes shopping or something. Again.
So I can't carry on, you're just going to Fang's house. Alone. Indeed. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. I can't sing, incidentally. Bill Withers, shut the fuck up. Holy fuck. Okay then, so how are we gonna get to your place?
Shit, the bus. We can make it to the last one if we run.
Oh god, fuck yourself, Bill Withers. What has Bill Withers ever done to you? We make a mad dash to the last bus. I'm sweating like hell by the time we get there, made worse by the fact I'm still wearing my jacket. Still, must not take it off. Must not expose skeleton arms. After a little while of being simultaneously fried alive and bathed in sweat, we finally make it to Fang's place. I obviously thank the bus driver again. Wait, alone with Fang at her place? You should... Okay, this is...
What?
Right, you should thank the bus driver. That's just normal etiquette. We'll put up a poll for it.
Yeah. What, do you not?
Of course you do. You acknowledge them when you get on the bus so as to recognize the fact that they are a human being doing this retarded fucking job that could have been done even better and cheaper by a robot. You acknowledge their sacrifice, spending hours in every day in this fucking bus with an unpredictable work schedule, sometimes working days, sometimes working nights, often driving around with just an empty bus in the middle of the fucking night because sometimes people will require transportation at 3 a.m. in the morning. Lazy Viking becomes a member. Thank you. Why, Hayton, I come to you now at the turn of the tide. War of the Rohirrim has made only a measly $4 million at the US box office in its opening weekend. It's probably woke. Lum Lum was trying to trick me into seeing that. I resisted.
Hey, I was listening to your French review on it.
You listen, Lum Lum. We don't have friends here on the internet. Only enemies that have yet to reveal themselves.
Oh, well then I'm in for the long con then.
Alamandoria's podiatrist. Podiatrist.
Podiatrist.
Day. Alamandorius, is this black hole larger than Lum Lum's desire for feet? Nothing is that large. Diswiz, if another Primarch comes back, what will Chaos get in return, and who will be your best guess? I mean, I'm kind of surprised they haven't just primarified the Chaos Marines yet. I guess they're still selling, Space Marine captains, so I guess they don't have the need yet, but they'll eventually just redo, like, every faction to invalidate your old armies to force you to buy new models. It's kind of a long con scam like that. So, probably Chaos Primaris. D. Oliveria Rocha Luis Henrique. That is a new name, which means, thank you. You are welcome here. You are amongst friends. GVH, goodbye Vulcan here, I'm presuming, shows how a woke game made with no soul and only made by money for money dies and is forgotten after a year, while Snoot manages to make tons of mods and other tons of fan games and still deliver alive after almost 4 years. Yes, well, it's also just the fact that this is so much better written, so much better written, and has so much better characters. The quest to add depth to the characters in Goodbye Volcano High actually ended up hurting it. Like Trish's fascination with bugs. It's like, oh, this gives her character. Her character is being a tiny, angry, big-titted tomboy, and that's fine. That is more than enough. Going, oh, she likes insects is not an improvement. Same with Fang. Like, Fang as the main character doesn't really work because Fang has no motivation beyond making it with her band and keeping her retarded friend group together who really don't want to be kept together at that point. And Reed's entire character is just like, whoa, Asteroid is gonna kill us all. I'm depressed about it. Like, great. The entire Meteor was such an obviously painful fucking idea of the whole... God, the idea of this is the age of change, high school, going from one state to another, development, education, first relationships, all of this can be like a meteor, as in world-changing. Whereas in Goodbye Volcano High, they literally just create a meteor because they were incapable of creating the metaphor of the meteor. Bill Withers begins to blare inside my head again. God, just fuck off. Fuck.
Oh, real quick before we continue, it looks like the new Lord of the Rings movie is gonna be released on, physically and digitally on December 31st. That was very quick turnaround time.
Wow, just in time for my New Year's turkey.
Just in time for you to do your first movie review of the year.
Well, technically, it would be the 31st, so it's the, last day of the year, not the first. Lum Lum, you silly creature.
No, would you have it out on the 31st or would you have it out on January 1st?
Depends on how quickly somebody torrents it.
Probably same day.
Oh, there you go.
Okay. Come on and on. We can study in my room.
Heresy's the question. Fire is the answer.
Fang's room. Dun, dun, dun. Oh man, it's been a while since I've noticed the alarms. Sure, lead the way. Fang climbs the steps while I trail behind, wary of any hidden fathers lying in wait to ambush me.
Guarantees citizenship.
She holds the door open to a pitch-black room, and I tentatively step in.
Home sweet home. Go away, Coco, then. Gone.
Fang flips on the light, and I am not quite sure what I expected. No, this is pretty much exactly what I expected. The giant...
I love that last unicorn poster. Oh, so good.
The non-binary flag is a bit weird, but other than that. Also, the opened bag of chips just lying on the bed there, presumably having been there for quite some time, is a little disturbing. There's also a very large amount of crumple-up tissues in that wastebasket right there.
I think that's paper, because she writes music, Arch.
Lum. Who the fuck writes music on actual paper in this day and age?
I mean, it looks like she might also be writing lyrics on her walls as well.
This is a laptop right there. Like, just yet further evidence that she should not require paper for this.
Some people like writing on paper still.
Yeah, and significantly more people use tissues for their intended purpose. The black walls are covered with various band posters, the spaces in between covered by what assume are lyrics ideas written in chalk. A few guitar stands and a keyboard in the corner below, a non-binary flag hanging on the wall. Fang throws her bag off to the side and picks up a guitar, strumming a few chords. I plant my hands in my pocket nonchalantly, looking around for a chair or something.
Just sit on the floor, dweeb.
That's not very nice. Wow, not even a beanbag chair? You know, beanbag chairs are great, but they're also incredibly good breeding scenes for masses of bacteria. What kind of lazy teenager are you?
The kind that has expendable guitars in arm's reach.
Fair enough. I use my backpack as a makeshift backrest.
Service guaranteed.
What's the guitar for, anyways?
Playing music.
Wow, obstinate today. I mean, aren't we supposed to be studying? Or are we doing music first?
This is just how I get ready for studying.
I don't know about that.
Strumming along puts me at ease.
Those nails have got to be a real fucking hazard when you're trying to play the guitar. Fang picks up a spare guitar, pick from a shelf. She begins playing a short riff that I recognize from one of the Worm Drama's songs, smiling and relaxing as she goes on, like my own personal concert. When the song is finished, Fang gives an expectant glance my way. I smile and give a tasteful nod. What, no applause?
You want to try?
Not if it kills me. Fang takes the guitar strap and extends it for play. I'm not sure what it expects me to do, but I could give it a shot. Though aren't we supposed to be studying for midterms? Screaming. Is it really alright to slack off?
Humor your future girlfriend.
But,
and I'm sure you'll study after.
She'll become a wastrel, a useless drag upon society.
If this is the only thing she's good at, she'll make it work. Humor is a woman.
I don't know about that. Like, I've met people whose only thing they were good at still sucked, okay?
I don't know. I would say just give it a shot and maybe she'll pat you on the head and say good job.
Listen, the family company is right next to a governmental busy works facility where they take people who are literally too mentally incompetent to do anything else and they make shit up for them. Like making wooden pallets, for example, because this is one of the very few activities that they both have the mental capacity to conduct and do so without causing bodily harm to themselves or others.
Uh-huh.
I'm just saying, she might be one of them.
I would still say humor her. Because don't forget, the more happy you make Fang, the angrier Trish is at you.
Well, regardless,
you
chat
a
has
funny little
donated
face
money
then.
to play the guitar, so...
We'll see. Look,
Play the fucking guitar.
and the way you say guitar, it hurts.
Guitar.
Just like how you say bass.
Guitar. What the hell? Why not? I take the guitar from her hands and put the strap on, letting its weight hang from my shoulders. Fang hands me the pick and I aimlessly strum the guitar, the mess of a noise sounding a far cry from elegant playing.
Service guarantees
Well,
citizenship.
I tried.
Here, like this.
Fang grabs another guitar and motions for me to copy her hand movements. I try to mimic her hands on the fretboard, but it feels like my fingers are twisting into pretzels.
Not like that. Your hand's gonna get cramped as fuck like that.
Fang sets her guitar down on a stand and comes over to me.
Holy fuck, no wonder you sound like a horny cougar.
Usually they speak English. Wait, like the cat or... Ah. Good. I non understands.
Here, like this.
There was a bobcat in my yard not too long ago. Not a cougar, but they too sound funny when they decide to meow. They're basically just cats. They are literally just cats. That's all they are.
Yes.
Unfortunately, it was one of those scaredy cats. When I tried to go out to pet it, it was like, and then ran off. Stupid thing.
Don't pet the bobcat.
Do pet the bobcat at every opportunity.
One day we're not gonna hear back from you, and somehow we'll hear down the grapevine, Archie died via bobcat. He tried to pet it.
Died via bobcat? You can't die to a bobcat. They're just chunky kittens.
They can hunt. They know how to rip out your carotid artery.
Yes, and I'm still larger than it. It's gonna have to jump damn high to get at my fucking neck.
How tall are you?
Listen, you handle frisky natural kitties the same way that you handle frisky natural dogs. You grab them by the neck, pin them to the ground, and pet them mercilessly. It's not that hard, Lum Lum. I'd be more worried about badgers or wolverines, honestly. We had a badger around here. I haven't seen him for a very long time. He was a weird creature. I'm pretty sure he was literally more intelligent than the majority of human beings, because you could communicate with him quite easily. Now, nods, gestures, looking at him a certain way, it would all impart a great deal of meaning on that creature. He tried to eat my cousin's children at one point, but I dissuaded him of the idea.
What the fuck? Again, Arch, how tall are you that you think you can just to stop a bobcat from just jumping your ass?
You do, by grabbing its neck as it tries.
Service guarantees
How
citizenship.
tall are you?
The same with dogs. Like, the neighbor had a rowdy dog. I was... How old was I? I was 15, 16 or something. I came to the conclusion that I was larger than the dog, and the dog didn't know that. So I went to fight the dog, and it worked out pretty well.
So what I'm getting here is that you're short and you keep dodging the question. Got it.
Just put your fist down the dog's mouth. Trust me, it'll figure out what kind of problems it's in pretty damn quickly.
So about 5'6", got it.
And again, that's still way better than a badger, because the badger doesn't care. Like, if you choke a dog, the dog will go, oh, I'm outmatched. The badger will go, right, time to bite harder.
Fair enough.
Service guarantees
And I'm like 6 foot, fuck you.
You're like 6 foot, okay.
I've had to think like more of 5'9", I think. Yeah, 5'9" roundabouts.
Okay, so I was close.
Her hand covers mine as she tries to readjust the position of it. Ah, romance.
No, like, God, stop fighting back.
Ow! Hey, quit that! Ow!
Oh my fuck, Anon, just relax your hand.
I would if I could, but the goddamn alarms weren't freaking me out.
Ugh, hold on.
What? Fang walks behind me. Oh no.
Heresy's the question.
I don't want to be
Fire is
devved.
the answer.
Don't turn around.
Oh, no. Why? She's standing right behind me. I don't know if that constitutes standing, but otherwise... She's standing right the fuck behind me. Sitting, actually.
I mean, she was standing at one point, and now she's sitting.
Was he? Were we? I thought I was sitting the whole time.
And I'm guessing Fang was sitting on her bed... stool.
There you go, chat. It's art. Her body pressing against my back, and her arms come around, each of her hands taking my own and guiding them into a proper position. ... Scream.
Anon, are you paying attention?
Yeah, totally. I hope my voice didn't just crack. Fang's hands move mine along the neck of the guitar. Oh, guitar. Excuse me.
Alright, try these chords.
Her fingers press mine down, holding down the strings in an awkward position.
Then this.
My hands are sliding down closer to the base of the neck and too close to my crotch.
And then finally this.
My fingers are shifted back up to the middle of the fretboard.
Try that out, Anon.
I wish I knew what a fretboard was.
And I think it's fret, not freet.
Freak now.
Uh.
Fang lets go of my sweaty hands. She doesn't move from behind me, though. I try and replicate the movements. The first strum sounds not bad. The second note is horrendous. I blame my pants. And the last chord comes out alrightish. This is probably indeed one of those positions in which a teenage boy's primary concern is thinking to himself, don't get a boner, don't get a boner, don't get a boner.
Oh, for sure. Now do it all together.
I repeat the pattern, it comes out all sounding alrightish.
Again.
Oh, hey, that didn't sound too bad now.
You're getting it now.
Am I? I don't want to be devved, though. I don't know. See, don't get me wrong, this is a cute scene, but I've been around the Canadian too much to not have certain misconceptions of the situation when the woman directly behind you whispers into your ear, "You're getting it now." I keep strumming, each time progressively sounding better and better.
Now try playing chords of your own.
My own? I thought you were showing me how to play a song.
I'm teaching you how to play guitar, you dork.
I reposition my fingers and try something new, producing several more horrid sounds from the instruments. My pinky slides on the fretboard, and when I strum again, a strange look appears in Fang's eyes. Disgust. Slap the guitar. Keep it simple. Try something cool. For some reason, that's the only one with capitalized letters at the beginning of each word.
I mean, I would say definitely no, do not slap the guitar, because I think she would hit you with the guitar in turn.
The guitars are for slapping. What was doom? Hello, Archalumlum. Your transgressions against biscuits and gravy will not go unpunished. It is the best dish for when you wake from a night of binge drinking. On a side note, when Tarkov stream? Never. And secondly, no, biscuits and gravies are fucking disgusting. Those kinds of textures should not go together.
Have you tried biscuits and gravy?
I've never attempted to eat my own vomit, no, but I'm still fairly confident in how it would taste.
Oh my... No.
I would still find the flavor repulsive.
Assume. No, it is fucking delicious. You are going to try so many new foods when you get to the States.
Fire is the answer.
I am not merely capable of assuming, I'm capable of defending myself.
You can't defend yourself if you never tried it before, Arch.
Well,
you can say it looks disgusting all you want, but you haven't tried it.
Heresy's the question.
We were talking about feces earlier and a fascination for it. I don't think you should make this line of argumentation.
Oh my fucking god. Biscuits and gravy does not look like feces.
That is true. It looks like vomit.
No, it doesn't.
No, it looks exactly like what my cat produced after it had managed to eat too much grass.
Oh my god.
That is exactly what it is. It looks like reverse cat milk when, you get it out of its mouth.
No. Doesn't. Alright.
I imagine that's how they do it. They create biscuits and gravy by feeding cats grass and then milking them orally for their flavor. Right onto the gravy and the biscuits. Little chunks of gravy in there. A little bit of grass. A little bit of carrots, maybe. Insane linguists. Remember, they had to delay Goodbye Volcano High because the Snoot game predicted the original big twist. Ted Glory, clear evidence of sticky tissues in that basket. I agree, obviously. Orc Dumpster, military trivia time. Lum Lum, what's the name of the US Navy radar that has no moving parts?
Huh?
US military radar that has no moving parts.
I don't know.
Why don't you know, Lum Lum?
Because I haven't looked up all this military stuff.
Well, it's the electronic radar on the AN-6 Spy, or all the way around, mounted first on the Arleigh Burke-class destroyers, which were kind of cool. They redefined naval warfare for quite a while. Then the Chinese copied it, and we don't know if they've done so well yet.
I see.
Hello, Andreas. Play the guitar. And welcome to this button. Play the instrument, Borch. Mulla Portuguese Arch says guitar like a stereotypical hillbilly. Or like a Japanese schoolgirl. Mercenary 21. Aerial/bobcats jump up to 10 high arch. Uputa. Again, this is why you grab their throats. For the vast majority of animals, the throat is a weak spot that you should exploit. Dead Glory, Arch confirmed to be at least 1.7 meters. Am I? Yes, I am actually. 1.7 something. 1.73, I think. Alantorius, Arch, you damn well know that at this stage, a teenage boy isn't worried about getting a stiff one, he's worried about hiding one from the girl. That can also be true, yes. The eccentric Ripper, keep it simple, so saith chat. And Craig Cartman, 181, I'm afraid you are incorrect, Arch. Biscuits and gravy is probably the best breakfast you can have. A lot of you are very, very wrong.
Again, you're gonna have actual food one day when someone
actual
drags you
food
over here.
every day, Lum Lum. It's called potatoes and occasionally meatballs.
More than just potatoes and meatballs.
Sometimes you will come to Norway and I will feed you actual food instead of the weird slop you create where you drown it in spices and gravy to hide the flavor of rot and mold.
Are you trying to talk about the fish jello and the rotted fish?
I could feed you cabaret. You'd understand then. It's more of an orderly sort of thing. You know, it's perfect harmony. It's like our government should be.
Interesting. Keep going.
Oh, for the love of... Wow, Skeeky on Streamlabs with $50. Thank you very much, sir. For Talker, accept the peg. You know you want to. No, I actually think I am pretty protective of my asshole. I like to believe so. I like to believe so.
Maybe keep it soft.
That is what she said, and yet I still do not see it as a possibility.
Huh?
Fine. Now she's yelling at me. You were wrong, Lum Lum.
That is not an exclamation point. That is not an exclamation point. That is a goddamn period. Come on, Anon. You can do better.
Oh, she's disappointed instead. Oh god, is this a multiple choice thing?
Service guarantees citizenship.
It is. I have to figure out strum. Strum with confidence.
That's pretty good. Don't stop, you idiot. Keep going.
I feel as if this entire conversation was written specifically to be deeply misleading. Huh. Well, I don't want my mother to die in her sleep. No, I'd much rather want her to, I don't know, like, aspire in a train crash or something cool to write about and talk about.
Oh, come on now. Impress me. That's pretty good. Don't stop.
Try to impress.
Nah, that's not it. You're getting there.
I'm growing upset at the video
Service
game.
guarantees citizenship.
I like that. Play that one again for me, will you?
I oblige and repeats notes
Fire
several
is
times.
the answer.
Fang's tail starts wagging along with my strumming, turning into her usual metronome. Do I hear it just slapping behind me? Because this is getting more and more like the pegging scenario, and I don't like it.
Wait.
You're getting it now, Anon. Slap, slap, slap. She takes the guitar from me and sits on the edge of her bed, toying with the chord I was strumming.
I think I figured out that song. No, I figured that song out, Anon.
Her tail slaps a simple beat on her mattress as she slowly builds up a rhythm in her strumming. Her head bobs along, wings relaxing as the guitar's tone starts picking up. The song born from the guitar was mesmerizing. It sounded soft with gentle, humbling trills, a slow jam at first, but eventually it grew into something more. The crescendo crossing the strings reshaped the music. The transformation into a weightier rock piece was seamless. More than just fingers and a pick, it was as if Fang put her entire life's effort into this. All of this is nonsense. Music is a lie, told to you by your reptile brain. Don't believe it. Thinking back, she must have made countless songs like this, most of them never heard by anyone and left forgotten. She soon started to hum with the song she was playing, harmony and melancholy blending with the melody. As Fang poured her very being into that instrument in her hands, it dawned on me what this was. A lie. As it really is, like this entire thing, like, oh, musicians pour their souls into their music. No. Music really can be reduced to simple mathematical formulas. There's nothing esoterical or emotional about it whatsoever, which is why a fucking robot can produce a piece of music in about 30 seconds and have it sound round about as good as the majority of the garbage you hear on the radio these days.
Man, you're really fun at parties, aren't you?
I am a fucking absolute thrill at parties.
Yeah.
And when I watch these movies. I have often been called the definition of a know-it-all, and that is correct, because I do indeed know pretty much everything.
Heresy's the question.
Man, I feel
Fire
sorry
is
for
the
your,
answer.
your future children.
What, Optimus Prime and Megatron?
That's what you would name them.
It's better than Superman and Batman. Although I am considering Bruce and Clark, just for shits and giggles. A lyricless ballad. An instrumental aria. No, all of this is nonsense. I will read no more of this pro-music propaganda.
No! Stop skipping! Stop it!
Now she's crying. What the fuck's wrong with her?
Look what you did!
Fang sat there, looking down at her guitar, realizing she showed me something she had never shown anyone before. We are really overblowing this. Fang bit back tears, fighting the sob that threatened to spill from her. She sets her guitar down and slouches, rubbing her eyes and trying to repress her inner turmoil. Instinct pushes me to my feet, carrying me forward to the vulnerable girl sat on plush duvets. All that matters is her. The part of me that felt scared of the thought had wanted to remain isolated in my comfort zone, and wanted to pretend that no one else mattered. That part was ejected. Forcibly. Fang gasps as I wrap my arms around her.
Anon.
And this is why you don't leave teenagers in a room together, because the tiniest, most impertinent, impossibly irrelevant thing can be a spark. The frailty of her voice makes my heart ache. That song was terrible, Fang. Literally, an AI could have done it better. It truly was. Because it was her. Her heart and soul were carried within it. Her very flawed being. My heartfelt words reached her. The dam burst. She felt like a porcelain doll in my arms. Tears of sorrow and relief stained my shirt and wet my chest. Fluids of relief.
Jesus fucking.
I have read too many hentai novels to not have problems with this text.
Oh my god. Thank you.
Unlike the rooftop, Fang's voice was a weak mumble broken by hiccups and uneasy breaths. Hiccup lum lum now.
Hiccup.
God damn it. My embrace is soft as I cradle her, kinda like a tiny, frail, stupid baby. We say it like this, my arms calming the fragile and spent girl. Reject this music propaganda chat, all of it. I have no clue how long it lasts, but Fang is able to compose herself with time. I let her move away, choosing to sit next to her on the soft mattress. Soft mattresses, spoiled children these days. I slept on a bed of wooden planks until I was a fucking adult, goddammit.
What, did he get upgraded to a rock?
Yeah, pretty much. I moved out the house and suddenly realized, like, wait, mattresses aren't supposed to be stupidly hard? What the fuck? Holy shit, there exists bed made out of fluffy springs instead of just hard wooden boards? Jesus. It was quite the revelation. Her eyes are puffy and red, and once again her makeup has left tracks of orange and black on her cheek. To be fair, that mentally damaged look is the best. And once again, she shares with me that smile. But this time I can tell exactly what that soft expression means. Relief.
God, Anon, that's twice now.
Service guarantees citizenship.
My bad. How are you feeling? It's not my belt. This is not my fault.
This is all your fault. I don't know.
She looks down at the guitar she set aside. I lean over her lap, carefully taking the instrument by its neck and bringing it to my lap. Can you teach me?
Gay. What?
Yeah, this is not the time for teaching guitar, Anon. This is the time for teaching other things. The song, can you teach it to me? She looks at the guitar and then to me. Her surprise slowly turns to happiness.
Sure I can. Hold up a second.
Remember, chat, always feign interest in your female counterparts' interests, even if they're boring, vapid, and dumb. She stands from the bed and goes for another one of her guitars. Along the way, she grabs a shirt off the floor, using it to wipe her face. You know we have towels for this, right? When she comes back, Fang sits closer than before, our shoulders together.
So, for the opener.
After what feels like hours of back and forth to learn the guitar, my arms feels like they're about to fall off. Fang is an unexpectedly patient music teacher. She ends up correcting the same mistakes I made over and over with little more than dweeb. I ended up calling it quits halfway through the 20th practice song. By that point, my acoustic screeching turned into something that resembles actual music.
You're no stego slash, but not half bad for one lesson.
See, this music shit is easy. I'll take it. I fucking suck creatively.
Do you? You made that railgun way back when.
Technically, railguns aren't so much creative as they're simple mathematics, the exact same as music, largely. Creativity is an excuse. It's the sole purview of, well, nobody really? Creativity is a myth, okay? It's all been done before.
I'm bad at math. So, like, I'm lucky that I even function on a basic level at this point.
Not all math is math, Lum-Lum. See, that's the thing. Some math is fun, other math is dumb. For example, autistically trying to figure out how much ammunition an invading force would require to invade a planet is fun math. Figuring out how long the angles of a triangle is, depending upon the other two, is retarded.
I was good with, like, science-based math. I was never good at math-based math.
That was just something I read online.
Still managed to make it.
I doubt it. Yeah, but that had, like, instructions and shit. Anything that needs imagination is like I am an epileptic with Down syndrome.
What about your wordplay?
Now, creative bankruptcy is actually something I do suffer from in terms of city builder games, for example. But this has less to do with my inability to think creatively and more to do with my inherent nature as a fascist when it comes to city planning. Everything should be done in squares. Everything should be organized and effective. Nothing should ever be organic or wavy or dumb. Squares! Squares! Not telling her about my shitposting needs. That's the best I can do, I guess. Fang's fingers trace along the strings of her waiting guitar.
How about a jam session?
No. Jam session? You mean where we spread jam on over one another? I always thought that was awfully sticky, honestly. Not that kind of jam session. Fuck! Oh, damn it. So what's the whole pirate princess thing about? Oh wow, we are derailing this train hard.
Jesus.
She doesn't have a candle, so I'll be fine. A guitar pick bounces off my eye. Gah, indeed.
I told you not to mention that.
Service guarantees citizenship.
I know. I'm sorry. Jeez, I need a note. But really though, what was the deal with that?
It's just something that I did sometime.
What, play pretend? All kids do that.
Yeah, but I mean, this was a bit different.
It's called cosplay. It's fine.
But I pretended the world seemed so much better. So I'd end up doing it for months at a time.
Chunibu. Less normal. More worrying, but still not terrible.
Years, even.
Now we are entering into actual, like, psychotic territory. But that's all over now?
Yeah.
Look suspiciously at the flag over your bed. Are you sure?
Just embarrassing memories.
I mean, that does indeed sound pretty cringe, Fang, but I don't know if you're over it just yet.
Sometimes I do miss it, though. Being someone new, trying to figure everything out again.
Fang wasn't Fang. Read. Hum.
Anyways, go ahead and just try playing.
She reaches over and plucks a string on the guitar I'm holding. Just whatever comes to mind. I remind you, Chad, we were supposed to be studying.
Yeah, just try and play whatever.
And then, all hell broke loose.
Is Dad home? Hi, Dad.
What the hell are you doing here, Anon? Molesting my daughter in my own home? That's that quote from that movie that I never bother watching.
Read!
No, I will spoil myself for the movie. And right out of nowhere, I tell you, the scariest motherfucker I've ever seen in my life shows up. Yeah, you guessed it, it's the lady's dad. No warning or anything. And he brought his murder weapon. My life flashes before me, and my first thought is, God, my life sucks. The Fang pits were pretty cool, I guess. I at least hope someone deleted my browser history. Anyways, back to the show. Out. Now!
I'm surprised you didn't just throw him through the window.
It takes all my strength to prevent my bladder from doing its best Stella impression right about now. I silently head to the door with Judge Dredd to my back, catching a sympathetic glance from Fang on the way out. Judge Dredd has an undeservedly harsh reputation. He always just follows the book, and he's actually surprisingly lenient on many occasions. Judge Dredd's actually a pretty good guy. Walking out the front door, I feel my heart stop as his talon-like nails begin to dig into my shoulder. Men with long nails are weird. At that moment, I learned a very important lesson. Petrol claws hurt like crap, man. Next time I catch you alone with my daughter, I will use your head as a Rubik's Cube. I do hate those things. He gives me a shove off the porch, and I hear the door slam behind me. I can hear her father's raised voice from here. Sheesh. Guy needs, like, all the chill pills. Or maybe some coffee. Goddammit, Reed. I turn away from the luxurious home and walk down the pathway to the sidewalk. Shit, and things were getting better. I don't know. But like after Fang's song, she was vulnerable, exploitable, all of these things, and yet you took no advantage. Fucking hell, why are emotions so fucking difficult? See, that's why you just cut yourself off from them. Unironically, I had a brief moment there at the age of 16 where I genuinely considered or wondered if I was a psychopath myself, as my first ever relationship was literally me mentally manipulating a girl into liking me. And then kept that up for like a year.
Didn't you tell the story before?
I did.
Was this the one with the X thing, or was this another one?
Oh, no, this is separate from the scar.
Okay.
This was a different one.
Okay.
Listen, it's all pretty simple when you boil it down. As I went to the bus stop, I decided to break down everything that had happened. We didn't study, at all. That's failure number one. Well, maybe music, I guess. Rap to Jesus. Mr. Jingo is a shit teacher compared to her. Mr. Jingo doesn't have her assets. But really, all I can think about is how she was after that song. I saw something. Something... How do I fucking contextualize it? In the moment, I thought I knew. Holding her in my arms. Buzz buzz. That is probably my phone. A text. Shit, that's rare. Still looks weird.
Hey. About earlier. Thanks. For, like, hanging out. And sorry about Dad.
There was a pause. The animated ellipses showing Fang was writing something longer.
About that song, I want to work on some lyrics for it. So, like, how about we hang out again and write some?
I consider my response thoroughly. Sure. Well, yep, that's pretty much poetry. Another session like that? I think of Fang standing behind me, sitting, guiding my hands again. My cheek warm as I recall the feelings of her hands over mine. Fuck, I wonder, how does she feel about me? I mean, she's shown me so much of her now, and all of the cheek nuzzling, just like Nasser and Naomi. Maybe? Nah, you're probably thinking too much about it. Definitely, you're reading too much into it. 2 weeks later, I still am reading too much into it, apparently. This is indeed one of the greatest weaknesses of the teenage boy. We have been so thoroughly conditioned into believing that there is absolutely no way on God's good green earth that there could be a female vaguely interested in us, that we usually skip over the ones that are, clearly sending the signals that they are. This is also the women's fault, by the way, for thinking that we have the ability to read signals at the age of fucking 16. Listen, we barely have control over our body parts at that point. You should expect less. I am looking over my final grades this semester. My science score is barely passing. I want to say it's because of Fang and mine's study sessions. Every time we try to study, it would always become a jam session or lyrics writing. Spending more and more time with her was fun, and seeing this side of her, it makes me feel so lightheaded, like I am floating on clouds. Although the sheet rope escapes from Fang's dad was starting to leave serious rug burns on my palms. This is another thing, you should really wear gloves when you're trying to, rappel down the sides of buildings. As a bonus, I aced music class. The midterm was a demonstration, and the fact I was able to play guitar, even shittily, was enough. Fang seemed proud of the fact that I was able to play well enough to get a passing grade, or rather proud of herself that she was that good of a music teacher. Her way of congratulating me was to hip-check me right into my locker, only to apologize whilst laughing her ass off. Actually, the whole ordeal made me remember I had this old music program installed on my computer. It is incredibly outdated, but free is free. Several hours of decade-old tutorials later, I finally started cobbling together a loosely musical-sounding rhythm. I couldn't find a reverb option, so I just overlaid the same instruments with a lower volume. Lower. W's mess up my Norwegian occasionally. Where I wanted it. People probably won't notice. I'm starting to get why Fang likes doing this sort of thing. Sort of like just the act of creating something and being able to say, I made this. Yeah, but, it's just masturbation at that point, isn't it?
Oh my god.
Well, unironically it is. Like, okay, you've created this thing of absolutely no value to anything but yourself, and now you're holding it out in your hands going like, look.
What the fuck, Art? What, do you do that?
No. But it is what it is. Like, this is adorable when children do it, when they create, like, a terrible drawing, and they give it to you like, look, father, I drew a tiger, and it looks like a dog, and you're like, oh, that's wonderful. You say that because they're 5 and they have no possible hope of being better? This is too much, desire for affirmation. Yes. Exporting the file and uploading it to a music site, I await my audience to start amassing before me. Ah, yes. You will be called many bad words from now on. See, I already have comment. Oh, wow, that sounds awful. Kill yourself. Don't make anything in, ever. Yeah, I figured. Just a day in the life of an underappreciated artist. Most artists aren't underappreciated, they just kind of suck. End of midterms means the start of the new quarter. Halfway through the semester, and things have been going pretty good. I didn't completely fuck up so far, and I think the rest of the band is starting to warm up to me. Especially Fang. You don't say. In fact, we've been hanging out more in the auditorium after school. Instead of band practice, we've been making use of that repaired projector, watching shitty movies and playing games on Reed's Crocs. That could be misread. Camsicle. It is finally time for me to not read again.
Why are you so deep in thought, Anon?
The Mandarin Manchurian rips me away from my monologue. So, Lum Lum, what is a Manchurian candidate?
I've never heard that word before. What the fuck is... What does that word mean?
Lum Lum. Why? Why must you be like this? Why must you be like this?
What What do you mean?
Manchurian Candidate refers to a book. It refers to somebody who has been brainwashed into presenting a position that they don't actually believe in via subtle psychological manipulation on behalf of an external, usually negative force.
I see.
And the majority of chat does indeed say that yes, you should thank your bus driver. What is this?
Oh,
Oh, look, it's a new YouTube thing. Make Super Chat more fun with a goal. Set a goal to engage with the audience in new ways. Once you reach the goal, celebrate with your community. Wow, you mean earn more money for YouTube? I mean, I don't mind necessarily. Share how you'll celebrate.
Oh yeah, did you see that YouTube wants to add fucking voice comments for channels? Like, not people commenting voice comments and shit, but like you as a creator can respond to those comments via voice. Kind of like those old video replies.
Yes, I saw that, and it's a terrible idea because there'll be a lot of bad words in there.
Heresy is
No,
the question.
I want them to
Fire
keep
is
it around
the
for like
answer.
a week or two, just to see what the fuck happened.
I mean, imagine
But
the
you
ways
still
you could
fucking
abuse
fun.
that. Like, you go on somebody's, like... oh, God, the amount of e-thoughts in ASMR channels. So, like, oh, look, I've got an audio comment. What is this? And there's just flapping sounds.
I mean, do you know how many fucking channels would get terminated for them being an idiot?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
So that would be fucking funny.
I remember I went to a YouTube convention at one time, and there was a dude walking around basically naked in his boxers wearing a apron. And his entire shtick was that he cooked food whilst basically pseudo-semi-naked, and he had a huge female audience, so I imagine he'd be getting the same thing, except different, meaty sounds. Clop, clop, clop. That's correct, chat. Clop, clop, clop. There, chat. We have played the YouTube goal. You must give me, I don't remember how many super chats now, but many, and I will bully Lum Lum about his history again.
Oh, here you go, Arch. Since you really like Civ games, you can outplay as Harriet Tubman in the next Civ game.
Yeah, I don't think I want to. I do not believe that I desire that.
Oh.
During homeroom, Spears came on the announcement to declare an assembly for the senior class. Or in his own words, asses in those seats now! The Cumsicle have taken the opportunity to walk with me through the hallways. What do you want?
So I heard you and Fang went on another date the other day.
Of course she did. It wasn't a date, we were just hanging out. I'm still denying this. This chick has smudged my shirt with her fluids twice now, but no, we're still just friends. Just kicking Reed's ass in Rock Ring 3. Please give Mammoth bone armor. You didn't do anything fun with Nasser lately, or the bridge team?
Oh, my Nasser just had another track meet.
Ah, he's organizing the next one, I see. That always works. Yep. I mean, the track and field groups are usually the ones most frustrated by this stuff, so they're always up for a know me.
His high jump form is so perfect. And he looks so dazzling in his track and field uniform. And his physique.
I tune her out as she covers her profusely red nose. The less I can think of Nasser's body, the better. Agree. We get to the auditorium once again, and I look to the back row to find our spot. Empty.
Over here, Anon.
Fang and Trish are sitting in the front row. Next to them is Reed, huddling behind a cart with a projector he'd fixed on it, messing with the
Service
cords.
guarantees citizenship.
What's the deal? Why are we sitting in the front all of a sudden? Spears asked me to man the projector. First I was like, say what? But I was like, yeah man, sure. So here I am. I see. I take my seat next to Fang. They say why we're here yet?
Nope. Since we're seniors, it's probably some other stupid pep talk about our futures.
Yes. Who cares about that whole future nonsense? I bet it's a fundraiser. I'm like good at selling things and stuff. He's an entrepreneur, this is true, I'm sure. Actually, I've been meaning to ask you, what exactly is Carfe? You don't want to know. Carfentanil, the wildest stuff a dino can get. Really now?
It was used in war by skinnies a while back. It's a deadly tranquilizing agent.
Why would you lose a tranquilizing agent in a war, though? Unless you use a lot of it and you just paralyze the lungs, I guess. It's only deadly when you make it wrong, man. But yeah, it's great stuff if you know how to do it. That's true. I mean, napalm is the same thing and can be produced in your bathroom at significant hazard to your own health. Fang, have you ever tried any?
Once. Woke up hanging upside down from a tree with Naomi's clothes on. Hugging a fake skeleton.
Ah, so that's why Naomi's so interested in Fang.
See? When I do it, it just makes me a bit dizzy for a few hours.
Huh. Can I see some? Absolutely not.
No.
Why not?
That stuff's 100 times more powerful than horse tranquilizer. It'd melt your skin.
Make your heart burst.
I heard a human tried it once and exploded. I bet.
Yeah, sure. You just don't want to share. Well, as the seniors trickle in and take seats near the front. Eventually, Spears take the stage. He pauses to make sure everyone's covering their ears before beginning. Alright. As you all know, graduation's coming up soon. We're going to go over that whole process. But first, the student counselor has a brief presentation to give on the subject. Floor's all yours, stucco. Spears gestures his hand towards the cumsicle and Nasser, who shows up from behind the stage curtains. The chief, Kazarina, brings the wireless microphone to her snout. She begins reciting a well-rehearsed speech in her usual snooty manner. More plastic than person.
Why, thank you, Principal Spears.
The projector comes to life, displaying a basic slideshow title card reading. Read. How do you know when to move it forward? It's when she crosses her fingers. Check it out. Oh god, we're communicating.
Now, this is a very important turning point in your life.
Ah, got it. It's one of these. I need a nap. As soon as I closed my eyes, I felt a malevolent force looming before me. Somehow, I felt like opening my eyes was a bad idea, but keeping them closed was an even worse one. At least there's cute little designs on the slides. It's a little penguin with a graduation cap. There's the school mascot in a party hat, even has the fogged up window. A lineup of various graduates with a token human at the end for diversity. Typical. There's some scientists, engineers holding hands. There's a triceratops holding onto a branch with the text, "Hang in there, baby." There's me 2 years ago when I photoshopped myself with an anime girl. Oh boy. That's It's a bit painful right there.
Oh, her face!
My enemy has revealed himself finally, and has come for my reputation. ... Quadruple dot. What the fuck? How? Why? The world stopped turning. No one around me is moving, and there is no sound at all. That's not true. You should be hearing the blood rushing in your ears by now. Why is that here? How? I deleted everything. Everything. So why the fuck is it here?
I blame Trish.
I hope so. My body feels like stone as I try to turn, to see if anyone else is seeing this. In the end, I can't bring myself to move at all. It doesn't matter. I already feel their endless gazes. I feel lightheaded. You should. There's what feels like a lump of lead in the pit of my stomach. There's dark spots forming in my sight. When I finally breathe again, the world restarts. The laughter hits first. A monstrous guffaw from behind that's joined by every other senior in the room. Ah, now I get to feel what it was like to be Fang. It's teaching me a valuable lesson about mocking others. Reed, change the slide. Change it now. I am. They're all like this. Thousands of them. More pictures.
Oh, no.
He probably. Oh, hey, that's oh God, Mikasa from Book in a Railgun or whatever. She is Bez Grill. That is true, actually.
Heresy's the question. Fire is the answer.
Is that where the railgun? A certain scientific railgun. That was the title of it. Yes, that's where the railgun joke comes from. I understand now. Twaru Kagaku no Railgun. That's the one. Mikasa Mikoto. To be fair, Mikasa Mikoto is very good grill. Very good grill. I did strongly despise her solo anime. It was really fucking boring, but I sat through all of it because I had to. More
Service
pictures.
guarantees citizenship.
So many more pictures. Each one more and more embarrassing than the last. At least my Photoshop skills are getting better. Oh God. Shit. There's a loud crash accident to me and the entire room becomes black. Did I faint? Is this real life? Is this just fantasy?
Nan?
You know what? I'm warming to Nasser, okay? That was a bro move right there. A lot of people would have just stood there and looked at it and gone like, wow. He may be a little bit too deep into cuckolding for my taste, but that was a bro move. Still awake? Fuck. Lights come back on and my eyes burn. The projector is on the floor, lens shards scattered all around. The laughter is even louder now. Yeah, I don't know if this really helped. Reed, how the fuck did this happen? Well, look, I just used the USB Trish set. Oh. I just like her more now.
Oh my God.
God. Chat, someone tell me that there's a romanceable Trish mod somewhere. Find it for me now and send it to me immediately.
What, then you gotta start a fund on the Romance Trish playthrough?
I don't even need to know if we need to fund this one.
Oh my God.
Listen, this is just a little bit of, playful flirtation. This is what it is. She does this so that I'll treat her really badly later. It's normal. This is how it works. It's that, you hurt each other for the makeup sex kind of relationship. That solid stuff. A little bit of violence never hurt anybody. Trish? Why would Trish? Oh, yeah, that's a mystery. Trish, ... wasn't in her seat. Oh, Well, at least she's clever enough to flee the scene, I guess. In the corner of my eye, I notice someone running for the entrance. It is Trish. She's making a mad sprint for the door. Stop her!
Heresy's the question. Fire is the answer.
She continues, dashing towards the exit, and right into Spear's hands. Literally. His baseball mitt of a hand covers that fucking bitch. Covers her face entirely, even lifts her up by her face with one hand. All of you, get your asses back to class! Spears motions for me to follow him, but I feel paralyzed by everything that's just happened. I bury my face in my hands and just groan. This is rock bottom all over again. Really? You've gotten your anime Photoshop folder doxed twice now? That's impressive. Fang tugs at my arm, trying to get me to follow. I just can't find the energy to move anything right now. Fang frantically looks around at the hysterical crowd, trying to come up with something. Eventually, I feel Fang put her arm on my shoulder as she tries to get me to stand. She drapes her wings across my back, creating a barrier between me and everyone else. Oh, she's literally doing that knight protecting the princess meme. That is adorable.
Oh.
I
mean, a little bit demasculating, honestly, but...
Service guarantee.
Hey, she's being protective. Because what is she gonna do? Leave you there to be laughed at by everybody?
I mean, yes.
Would you rather that, or would you rather have a protective girlfriend?
I don't know. Protective girlfriend is fun. I agree, but still.
I think it's also repaying you for being kind to her.
She's only doing it out of selfish means, you mean? God, Lum, thanks for taking all the magic out of the scene there.
Oh my god, you take the magic out of everything, Arch.
Lum, it's just like, it's just a cold transaction to her.
You take the fun out of everything. Music, it's fake, it's mathematical, don't have fun with it, it's a lie by your lizard brain.
But that's because it's true.
Shut up, Arch!
Oh look, we reached our goal. I can torture Lumlo now. I am disappointed by that. I was kind of hoping it would do something on YouTube, like, I don't know, play something or do like a thing in chat or something. It's just a little box that goes like, thank you, the ArchCast has reached his random goal of getting you to give him money. That's disappointing.
Little bits of confetti drop down.
Did they?
Yeah.
Oh wow, little bits of fucking confetti. Like,
yeah.
I have my own celebration thing that looks way better than that. I don't need YouTube to do my thing for me. I have it already.
Yeah, but people see the number and they want to fill the number just so they have, yay, I did it. It's getting the monkey brain to work.
All right, I'll have to activate more monkey brain, I guess. Okay. No. No, not Superchats. I'm just... I got it. Wrong button! Not Superchats. No! Wrong button. Stop it, Lum. Not Superchat chat. Just time, just yet. We must get over the peril of our feelings first. Without saying a word, she leads me out a side door towards the principal's office. I've only been to the principal's office once, and that was for starting a fight.
No, I've been to the principal office twice. Because at the beginning of the game, when Naomi was like, "Hey, this fucker's poor. Okay, here's a lunch card. You can pay us back later."
Oh no, I meant in real life.
Oh.
How
when
many
the
times?
fuck you get into a fight?
Well, yeah. Why wouldn't I?
Did someone beat you up, or did you beat someone else up?
No, I went into berserk mode. I do that. I almost choked a kid to death in fucking kindergarten. Not kindergarten. No, it's preschool? Preschool? No.
Why?
What's the thing before high school? I don't fucking know.
Middle school?
There you go. Yeah, that one.
Why?
Seemed like a good idea at the time.
It seemed like a good idea at the time. Arch! It's never a good idea to choke someone out.
That's not true. In fact, there's quite a few people who get off on that.
Unless it's kinky, but otherwise.
See? You shouldn't say... You shouldn't make such sweeping statements.
Oh my god.
How is this happening to me? You gonna be alright?
Be alright?
Okay,
you can ring for Fang. That's fine.
How did Trish find those dumb pictures? Probably one of my old school friends. You remember when you told her what school you went to? And I was like, oh, she's calling your old school right now? Well.
Look, don't listen to those pricks, Anon.
Was Reed in on it?
All of them dumbasses.
He couldn't be. What would he gain from something like this?
Like, this'll all blow over.
What would Trish gain from something like this? Satisfaction?
Like, none of them talk about her shitty concert.
Ah, there it is. Just in case you were missing the fact that we were teaching you a valuable lesson about mocking others. I know she doesn't like me, but this?
And that was like a fucking month ago.
This is fucked up. I'm going to rip her stupid horns off and give her a couple new holes to breathe with. Oh boy.
It'll be all good, Anon.
Think Fang's dad had a thing going on with the golf clubs? See if you can give me a couple of pointers. Hey, Fang's dad, you're in the police, right? Yeah. How do you kill someone and get away with it? Actually, not that difficult.
Just need some time to forget it happened.
The squeak of sneakers catches my attention. I turn to see Reed approaching us down the hall.
Reed? I thought Spear sent everyone back to class.
Can't you sit in class while my hombres are going through some pretty heavy stuff, you know? Got something I need to get off my chest anyways.
Oh, he looks sad!
Good, he deserves it. What, bit busy dealing with being doxxed here? Technically, that wasn't being doxxed, specifically. Wait. Get what off your chest? Were you in on it? Fang's questioning glare makes Reed shudder. Wait, no. Don't get the wrong idea, man.
Reed? How did this happen?
No, it went more like... I was getting the projector set up earlier, right? Something was wrong with the lens and I didn't have enough time. So I asked Trish to go get the thing from Naomi. I guess she must have, changed the slides before giving it to me. And you didn't think to check? Well, of course not. Why the fuck would he? Reed deflates. Damn it, Reed. Look, man, Trish isn't a bad person. That's true. She's fucking perfect.
No!
A bitch sure has a funny way of showing it. Oh, look, the eyes are back again. Dude, I know you're still hurting for what she did, but, you can't use the B word. I don't know, I think it's justified in the circumstances. Yeah, what could have possibly given that away? Bro, let me finish. Reed's raised voice takes the wind out of my lungs. That's the first time I think I've ever heard him raise his voice. Trish messed up pretty bad, bro. Massively, hugely messed up. Not gonna argue with that. She abused my trust too, dude. When she gave me the presentation from Naomi, I didn't think she'd do anything like that. But did you ever consider why? Because she's a 2-bit cunt? Ah, damn it. I can't say that word on YouTube anymore. Damn it! Damn you, video game!
I mean, I say it all the time, and I haven't gotten slapped with anything. All my streams are still green.
I'll have to fix that.
No!
Reed sighs again with a noticeable lack of smoke surrounding him. Dude, you and shits have always been at each other's throats. Have we? I thought it was just light flirtation, honestly. But why even? I opened my mouth to answer, but I couldn't find the words. Or the reason. Did you ever stop to consider why Trish always gave you a hard time? I just thought she was really into me, honestly. Not really. Another sigh, this time with an expectant look from Reed. Did you ever even try, bruh? No, the video game hasn't allowed me. Shut up. No. That's the problem, dude. I don't know if this is my fault. I don't feel like this is my fault. I feel like I'm being gaslit here.
It's all your fault. It's always been your fault. Shame on you. Shame.
Lum.
What?
I have paw pics of you. Careful.
Paw pics.
Reed has a pain expression on his face, and a quick glance shows Fang's is even worse. Like, I know it sucks. Trish tricked me and all too, and that hurts, you know. Maybe try and think why Trish did this, alright, bro? I wonder if the Americans gave the same speech to the Jews out of the gas chambers. Like, listen, have you ever considered the Germans' feelings? A little bit apples to oranges, I admit, like varying degrees of crimes, yes, but still, the principle remains. Yeah, no, I'm leaning towards the middle one there. I don't really see what I'm doing here. I don't really see it. Alright, now it is time for Streamlabs. Or Superchats.
Alright, I'll be right back while you...
Let's see, where was I? Mr. Mark Arch, you like that reach-around action, don't you? Oh boy. Well, you know, so long as it's the correct gender, it's not objectionable, I suppose. Mercenaries 21, Ariel, and I will force-feed biscuits and gravy. There's not enough force in the world to make me consume vomit. Father Jack the Enlightened, Fang wants to feel more of your strumming, Arch. Indeed. Mercenaries 21, Ariel, you will like it, Arch, or else. Mark my words. Well, Zartax, did you see the new Civ leader announcement? Talker. Well, I heard about it just now, and it sounds shit. But then again, the entirety of Civilization has been shit for the last couple of games, so... Insane linguist. Now, I have this image in my head that Archer's first trip to Yisk must have been like a tribesman from the Stone Age, Ireland, being brought to civilization. Close.
Heresy's the question.
Real
Fire
Zartax.
is the answer.
Squares is the least efficient layout, Arch. No, it's not. Squares, always squares, always squares. A grid system is the best system. Always. No complaints. Reverend Norse, Arch. You are such an autist, I bet you look at the love as just a chemical popping off in the brain without a hint of metaphysics and magic. Then true. Well, correct. That is indeed what it is. It is your brain having a weird little chemical time at things. Ventru +5. Very well. Alpha? Oh, lol. Poor Trish NTR'd without trying. Girl talk must suck for her. That just means Arch can come in and fix her. I agree. Like, Trish is not beyond redemption. Alamandoria's Manchurian candidate, Kamala Harris. I mean, do we think she was brainwashed without her knowing, though? Like Merchant, let the bullying begin. 20 for whoever can usurp the death claw. A wise investment, sir. Let's see, where's the death claw now? There. Mercenary 10 on Streamlabs. Ariel, you need to absolutely start playing the mods, and yes, there is a Trish mod out there. The Snoop game mods are the best, especially Puppet Pals. You need to play them all. Lum make Arch do it at gunpoint. I don't even know if Lum Lum even owns weapons. Keep down, Ariel.
Service guarantee.
Marksman B, have you seen the voice samples for the new version? I have not. I did download it, but I didn't try it. Well, Zartax, should have been breeding the Reed Arch. Talker. Would that have somehow prevented this? I don't know. I think I would find myself in pretty much the same conundrum.
Service guarantees
Named
citizenship.
Sinlord E1 is the Trish Roman route. Is there? Is there? Sandame, I warned you, Arch, on the first Snoot game stream. Trish is the backstabbing kind and would betray you. Deathclaw girl. I don't know. Do I view this as a betrayal? Or do I view it as foreplay? I have misplaced my hanky. Hold on a second. Reverend Norse, there ain't no forgiveness for this kind of public betrayal. That is a Trish mod, but she should hang for this, not get D. You are weird. Ventro. Don't judge me, chat. Don't judge me. I know what is best. Real Zartax. Huge difference between laughing at someone messing up themselves and laughing at someone being sabotaged by a third party. This writing. Talker. Well, technically he did do it himself, it's just that it was a while ago. I'm not even gonna try. Check email for Trish mod. Choose 3. The Zartax grid system is one of the worst systems because it creates intersections, which means more traffic jams. Basic civil engineering, Arch. Well, that's why you make the squares really fucking large. Simple. Simple dimple. And if you've got a decent, lighting system, it's not that big of a problem at all. Meme Sinlord with Trish mod is unfinished. Do not listen to chat's lies. Oh boy. Chat lies to me. But why does it do this? What could possibly motivate chat to mislead Arch in this way? Right. But no Lum has returned. Oh god, Harriet Tubman, that's actually a thing. Why? Why? What fucking civilization did Harriet Tubman lead? The fuck is this?
Alright, I'm back. Why is chat judging you?
Countless others via the underworld. Remember.
That is so retarded. I hate Harriet Tubman being a fucking leader.
Heresy's the question. Fire is the answer.
Lum, entertain chat with random noises whilst I make angry tweets.
Oh, I'm guessing you watched the Harriet Tubman little thing that I sent you.
Yes.
I see. Well, hello chat, what I miss? I have a feeling Mr. Archley is going to be making probably a video yapping about how the Civ games have gone extremely downhill. It probably has been for a while, but the Harriet Tubman thing takes the cake. Whatever else. I don't know. Never played a Civ game before. Hello, me, Sin Lord for 5. So, how do you feel about doing other endings? And 4 has worse quality, to be honest. F work wonders with Gray. Hello, the eccentric stripper. Arch needs therapy because his perception of acceptable male-female relations is warped beyond recognition. I mean, Arch's perception of a lot of things is warped beyond recognition.
No, I can recognize it just fine.
Yes, but you're still just like, wow, that is peak female material right there. Let me have some of that.
Speaking of peak female material, Memes in Lord, so how do you feel about doing other endings? E4, the one you're looking at, was white and quality demands devs work wonders with shades of grey. But I don't like shades of grey. I like happiness. And Spiky, 1996, I am a bit behind, but do you think he's just build a sex doll when he said he build a railgun since he is the railgun? Since she is the railgun? Yes. Lovely. Why not? Right. Now, which one of these is correct, Lum Lum?
I'm guessing the second one.
Yes, the middle one is the correct one. Trish can still burn in hell for all I care. A bit harsh for what she did, but... 3 months! 3 months from graduation, and you pull a stunt like this! Spear's stern voice, grilling Trish in his office,
Service
rips me from my
guarantees
thoughts.
citizenship.
Good, she deserves it. I'm half a mind to have campus security escort you out of here and send you to Reef City Continuation. I'm presuming that's like the police department or something. I mean, this probably would constitute pretty damn close to criminal activity. At the very least, enough to, get you a little bit of a stern talking to. Fang and Reed both hiss at that. What the fuck does that mean? You have 5 minutes to explain why I shouldn't do that right now. I couldn't hear Trish's full response through the door, but she was obviously crying. After what she did? Well, yes, this is what we call, oh fuck, the consequences of my actions. Fang leaned in, trying to listen through the door to hear what the bitch was saying. Because of her arm, I was pulled closer too. I heard the trollops whimpering and wanted nothing more than to really make her cry.
All his fault!
My fault? I did fucking nothing to that purple pole smoker. Now, we're pretty sure she's lesbian. Rug muncher. Get it right.
Didn't know what else I could do.
Not fucking show half the school the cringiest thing I've ever done and commit what amounts to character assassination.
Some asshole from the sticks.
I'll show that. Can't say that word on YouTube. Some fucking sticks.
Driving Fang away. ...
I did take her girlfriend away. That's true. What does Fang have to do with any of this? She wasn't the one bitching about every damn thing I do. I glance over at Fang, whose expression seems even worse now. Aw, he's a sad birdie now. Looking at her this way makes a part of me feel even shittier. Like I did cause this. Fuck Trish, though. She's been an ass to me from the beginning. Anon, will you please step into my office? Spear's voice shocks me from my eavesdropping. What am I supposed to say to Trish? Fang tries to give a reassuring smile, but it's so fragile. Like this is all her fault and not that backstabbing bitch. Reed gives a silent nod. No thumbs up this time, no finger pistols. Aw, she's sad.
Oh.
Must defend Trish. Poor Trish. I enter Spear's office and my eyes are immediately drawn to Trish sitting in front of his desk surrounded by crumpled up tissues. Trish, is there anything you would like to tell Anon? I haven't even seen her like this.
It's all your fault.
Ah, good. She still has the spunk. I was kind of hoping for just a sullen fuck you, but I'll take it.
Who are you to come here and take Fang away? You're just some nobody from the middle of nowhere who only cares about yourself. I helped pull Fang out of their shell.
and made her a social pariah in the process.
My band was doing great before you came here.
I set up the only successful show you ever played.
And then you show up and start manipulating everyone.
Her tongue is detached from the bottom of her mouth. It's a bit disturbing.
Because you're a selfish, controlled freak.
Whoa now, don't accuse me of being cumsicle, that's a step too far. Also, her pelvic region is having a hard time on this image.
Everything has to evolve around you.
I think this is the perfect opportunity to bring up the thumbnail again.
That is a really fucking good thumbnail, though.
It is. It very much so is. Whatever you can dish out, Trish, I'll not only take it, I'll enjoy it, god damn it.
Fang and Reed and me were going to make it to the top. But you stole everything from me because you didn't understand us. No one understands us.
Service guarantees citizenship.
Trish is cut off by a horrid sob, her head falling into her hands and new tears spilling from her eyes. After Jesus on his cross of rock, that's a lot to unpack. Well, on the bright side, at least you're not getting turned on by her crying. That's always a danger. It's like you didn't even... Oh no, my blankie!
Your blankie.
Yep.
Do you
there it
keep
is.
one on your lap?
No, under my arm.
Ah.
It's to keep my wrist separated from the... no longer quite as comfortable as it once was. Massive, full desk mouse mat.
I see.
Service guarantees
It's like you didn't even try to understand me either. You just called me a racial slur and moved on with your life. And Anna, is there anything you want to add? Leans in and whispers, I was in Fang's room yesterday and we were spooning. I mean, I said I wanted to hurt her feelings. That's the best way I can think of. Like how she's not worth the oxygen? Cruel. People are always worth the oxygen if you can hurt their feelings even further. But if this is really all about Fang... Talk with Trish, of course! Talk with Trish. Yes, happy Trish. I turn to the pitiable purple punk rocker. You are not the only person in the world. Spear's words echoes in my mind as I am yet again, for the third time I think now, reminded of the lesson of bullying people. Maybe Reed was on something. I think I finally get it. Look, Trish, maybe we didn't start off right, and yeah, I can be an asshole. Never. She looks up at me, surprise written on her teary-eyed face. Now that expression right
Heresy's
there.
the question.
That expression
Fire
right
is the
there, Lum
answer.
Lum. That is the beginning of the harem route.
I see.
I didn't mean to drive you and Fang apart or anything. I just wanted to be Fang's friend. You know, I've thought about the threesome option, if you're... No? Is not in the mood for that yet? Okay, let's stay serious. But after what you fucking did, fucking digging up my past, airing it to every senior, and all for Fang?
Service guarantees citizenship.
She's out the door thinking this is all her fault. Ah, now that was a fine piece of mental manipulation right there, right in the feels. I got a response from Trish. That was a strategic one right there. Her head dipped down, her fingers curled into the hem of her hoodie. Maybe it's your fault for being such a bitch. Maybe it's mine, I don't know. It sure as shit isn't Fang's. Another choked sob racked her body. The tears started anew. Ah, yes, double down on the Fang thing. It's hurting her. It's working. It's doing damage. I'm sorry for being a poor friend to you. But after what you did, I don't know if I can forgive that. No. What I should have said, after what you did to Fang, I don't know if I can forgive that. Remember, keep twisting the knife. Spears nods in approval, a fatherly grin stretching his cheeks. Good on you, son. Keep damaging her fears. Remember, sticks and stones may break your bones, but emotional scars last an eternity. That was well said, son. You've come a long way since your first day. Father? You can leave. Take the rest of the day if you need it. I rise from my chair and make for the door. But I'm stopped by what Trish just muttered.
My fault. I'm sorry.
You should tell that to Fang. One last twist.
Oh, keep twisting it.
Right before I clamp my hand on the doorknob, Spears speaks up. Oh, and Anon, don't think I didn't notice. Uh-oh. I slowly turn back to him. Those were underage anime girls, weren't they, Anon? Your waifu is trash and your taste is shit. Hold on there. Hold on there. My scientific railgun is peak waifu, you fucking bitch. Take that back now. You monster. Mikasai's best waifu. Well, no, second best or third. She's on the list. Fucking bitch ass. You're lucky we're on YouTube so I don't get to drop the real words on you.
That's fucking funny.
My door's always open so I can share some quality anime. Listen, let me introduce you to Girls Bravo, okay? It's basically got a Trish character in it. Oh, what? I open the door to see Fang. We're not going to continue that line of thought. We're okay. To see Fang in, expression complex, leaning against the door's frame. Rita's taken my place beside her with a comforting arm around her shoulder. I punch Reed? If this was any other situation, I might have felt a bit jealous. No, still there.
Hey.
A heavy sigh escapes my lips.
Service guaranteed citizenship.
Hey. Doing okay, bro? No. Now take your hand off my girlfriend or I'll hurt you. I'd frankly like to just disappear right now. I think I'll just go home.
I can ditch if you need me to come with.
And show you my apartment? Fucking never. Fang looks at the door to Spear's room for a bit, then back to me. Trish is probably having to call her parents right now. Oh,
fire
boy.
is the answer.
Oh, now that is the corporal punishment. Handing her... Here, call your parents and tell them what you did. Like, oh my Jesus.
Have you had to do that in your
Service
childhood
guaranteed citizenship.
No, I was always very good at hiding when I did something wrong. Fang must have heard everything in the office. No. Wait for Trish. Obviously wait for Trish. Of course we're gonna wait for Trish. The harem route beckons. Anon, you're worried about her too? Fang turns her head down to her shoes. What shoes are they, Lum Lum? Do we know?
I don't know, by your fashion sense, they're probably Converse.
Ah. Lum Lum can tell what kind of shoes a person is wearing just by looking at their face. She's that kind of person.
How could I not tell something like this was happening?
You know, it's partially your fault. That's what I should say. It's not your fault, no.
Doesn't mean I don't feel guilty about it.
She picks her head up to look me in the eye. What eye?
We should leave. You probably don't want to see her when she gets out.
Ah, see, that's when you're wrong. Actually, I think we should wait. Looks like you have something to say to her.
Well, yeah, but...
There's something else I wanted to tell her, too. I wonder if I could guilt trip them both into that threesome now.
No!
What do you mean, no?
No!
What do you mean? Do you have any idea how much ammo I have? The sheer amount of mental blackmail I have on both of these bitches right now.
No, you don't get the threesome.
You are no fun, Lum Lum, and you tell me I'm the boring one. Jesus.
God. There is?
There is?
Sure you should be talking with her when you're still this upset?
It's nothing bad, I promise. It's a good call, dude. You can go first. Fang gives a small nod, and three of us slide down the wall into a sitting position. Sitting. The minutes pass.
What do I even say to her? ...
I'm not entirely sure either. Reed awkwardly toys with his tail in silence, suddenly a lot less contemplative than before. The clasped hands around my knees start to leave red marks on each other. I can't find the energy to shift them. When you're sitting in an uncomfortable position and it starts to hurt, and you're kind of just like, I like this. Eons later, Trish emerges from the office. Her tears have become shiny trails reflecting the sterile light of the hallway. How do you think they taste?
Don't lick her tears.
But Lum Lum, the video game wants me to.
First you want to lick the blood from Fang's hand. Now you want to lick Trish's tears.
Yep, as many bodily fluids out there, Lum Lum.
Are you sure it's not going to be too salty for your delicate taste palate?
Good point. Hesitantly, Fang gets up to speak with her. That makes one of us. The rest of us remain on our knees. For a while, the two just stare at each other. Eventually...
Why? Why the fuck did you do this to Anon? Do you actually think I'd be okay with this? Anon is just as much as my friend as you or Reed.
Wow, that's a bit cruel.
That was something those douchebags who make fun of our band would do. I thought he was a bad influence. On you, the band. Everything is changing, Fang, and I don't like it. All because of Anon. Then why didn't you just fucking talk to us? Anon isn't some asshole trying to rip everything apart.
Oh, ripped buttholes. No, keep it serious.
I know what you told me, Fang, but you deserve better. He's not.
I catch Trish, throwing a glance my way as she cuts herself off.
Look, I'm sorry, Fang. I'm just trying to look out for you. Look out for me? I can make my own decisions, Trish.
Fang sighs and rubs her temples.
I'm taking a break from the band.
I watch as Trish's entire world shatters before her eyes. Reed's lack of reaction tells me they discussed this while I was in Spear's office.
What? I need time to think. Fang, wait! Bye.
Fang turns away from Trish and starts walking away.
I'll wait by the exit while you talk, Anon.
Reeds get up as she passes by and begins to follow, giving me a thumbs up. Give you some privacy, amigo. And now it's just the two of
Heresy's
us.
the question.
Finally,
Fire is
I've
the
arrived
answer.
at the cuckolding ending I was always desiring. And I no longer know if it was worth it. I get up from my spot on the floor, pins and needles in my legs, making it more difficult.
Now what do you want?
I fucked up too. That catches her off guard. This is my fault too, you know. I played a stupid game with this
Heresy's the
instead of
question.
manning up and just
Fire is
talking
the
about
answer.
it. I stoned the fuck up and I finally admit it to the world and myself. I like Fang. I like her and I know that's what you're afraid of. I was never out to break anything up, I just like
Heresy's the
Fang.
question.
I want to
Fire
help
is
her.
the answer.
If that means cuckolding you, then so much the better for it. I never wanted to hurt anyone. Trish's eyes glaze over and stares at something in the distance, as if all her worst fears come
Service
true.
guarantees citizenship.
I guess in the way, they did today. I'm done, Trish. I'm not going to fight with you over this. I won't fuck with you, you won't fuck with me. Damn. I'm going home. I turn away from Trish as she buries her head in her hands again. Part of me wonders if she'll use that against me, but right now it just feels good to get it out of my system. As I begin looking for Fang, Reed stops me in the hallway. Made the right call, talking it out. Trust me, dude. Reed shuffles his feet a bit and scratches his neck. That homosexual manner he does. Gonna give you a bit of space after dealing with that. Time to think things over, you know? Yeah, so something good did come out of all of this. Suddenly he leans in and lowers his voice, immediately breaking his promise to give me some fucking space. I hate this guy. You should tell them, bro. Them? Who? Oh, we're still on the mental damage thing. With a cryptic wink, he brushes off towards Trish, probably to give her the same kind of therapy. I throw a quick glance back to see him pull in Trish for a hug. His turn to deal with her now. What did he mean by tell them? Tell them what?
Heresy's the question.
Does Reed?
Fire is the answer.
How did he? Well, he was right there. He probably listened. So much for privacy. I shake the thoughts from my mind and head the direction Fang went. That can wait.
You know, you can fuck the mental illness out of anyone, really.
Yeah, but why would you want to?
Oh my god, don't you? Why? God.
I catch up to Fang, near the front of the school, as I mentally prepare myself for what's coming. Time for the walk of shame. As I make my way through the hall, I do my best to ignore the passing jeers from teens I don't even know. I guess it's already spread to the lower years, too. Fucking light-speed capable rumor mill.
Hey, do the Naruto run. Look at the pathetic dweeb. How's your 2D girlfriend, Anon? Hey, Anon, need to borrow a jar?
Oh, ponies. I get the reference.
Your waifu's great, and I love her.
That's true. Mikasa is best girl. Not helping, Stella. I don't know. It helps a bit. I keep my head down, avoiding looks from them all. I want to point out, too, like, Lum Lum is fantastic at sounding sad. Lum Lum is great as that. And she's great at sounding just bullying and evil. It's only, like, normal conversation that she struggles with. And Mexican. Which means that Lum Lum is perpetually stuck in either sadness or active bullying.
I mean, I am clinically I am officially diagnosed clinically depressed. I did have my time in the mental ward, grippy sock vacation at all. I do enjoy my grippy socks though.
Chad is right. You should just walk out with your head up high. It's like, yes, my waifu is great, and you're all just jealous. Shouldering open the door, I am blinded by the morning sun's glare. Ah, the burning light of reality not being anime. Within an hour, I've fallen back to square one. Is it too late to transfer to another school? Fang steps to the stairs, phone in hand.
I can call us a taxi or something, Anon.
I noted that, moving for the stairs.
Hey, loser, think fast!
I turn towards the voice, and the world slows down. My field of vision is filled with a soda can. I freeze up like a deer in headlights.
Heresy's the question.
Well,
Fire
we
is the
can't
answer.
duck, and we can't dodge, because then it'll hit Fang, and that'll be terrible. We must catch it. You must catch it out of the air. It's the only option. The can smacks me in the forehead whilst I misstride and I shift my footing to try and regain balance. I didn't quite have the reflexes capable for that. Except my foot catches on the edge of the stair lip and slips.
Fucking rip.
And so died Anon. The dino that threw that soda can would later be tried and found guilty of third-degree murder.
Unfortunately, he died a virgin.
I don't know. He was pretty close to Fang there for a bit.
Close. But he didn't do it.
Ugh.
Ah, fuck, we need to split before the caveman gets here. Anon!
My lungs feel like they're on fire. I think my feet touch the back of my head. I peel myself from the bollard, feeling every bone in my body creak painfully. Arg. And fuck.
Holy shit, you're alive.
We don't know that yet. My insides could be squished. Am I? Ow. Nothing seems to be broken. I've been in worse. Honestly, my ego is more injured than I am.
Can you walk?
Yeah, sure. This is nothing compared to field day back in my old school. I try taking a step and my knee involuntarily twists in a direction it is not supposed to. Suddenly, I'm doing the Seth MacFarlane pose again.
Oh no, let me help you up.
She tucks her arm around my shoulder and pulls me to my feet again.
Why does it look like you have two assholes on your face?
Not my face. I don't have buttholes in my face, but he does.
Let's just get to the bench over there. The taxi will be here in like 5 minutes.
Using Fang as a second foot, I eventually make it to the bench. I still can't bend either leg, so I just sort of splay against the sidewalk. Fang sits on the other end and starts digging through her pockets.
I think I heard somewhere that nicotine relieves a bit of pain.
Yeah. I could use a smoke right about now. Fang retrieves one of the cigarettes from the crumpled pack and sparks it to life with her pink lighter. She takes the first draw, then hands it to me. I inhale slowly, my chest aching as my lung fill with a wonderfully numbing nicotine. The minty taste and the cool sensation settling on my skin does help to relax my painfully tense muscles. While I know it, the cigarette in my fingers is nothing but a small drink filter.
Looks like our ride's here.
A grimy beater of a taxi pulls up to the curb, driven by an equally grimy velociraptor. Clearly one of the 3 left operating in the city. Fang helps me to my feet and over to the cab, opening the door so I can shamble in. Ah, yes, that looks like a trustworthy individual. Shit, kid, you look like I got into a fight with a steamroller and lost. Uh-huh. Now where your kids going on a school day? Maybe the hospital? Home. Sure thing, kid. Got the address? 237 South St. Hammond Street. St. Hammond. They finally made him into a saint, huh? Good. Driver sucks in a breath through his teeth. Skin row, eh? Well, I can't take you as far as the edge of the neighborhood. Deal? Yeah, whatever. Just take me home. Cab speeds off away from the school.
I still can't believe that Trish would do something like that.
Fang, why are you here?
Because she's being a crutch?
Yeah, but you're not supposed to come to Skin Row. Now you know where I live. Damn it. Didn't think this through. Cab driver, let's not laugh. You got your ass handed to you by a girl, didn't you? Oh, boy, no. Now, if that had happened, I wouldn't go to the hospital. I'd just throw myself off a cliff in that case. No. Jesus. I don't bother responding while Fang kicks the back of his seat. Yeah, I didn't want to tip much anyways.
Why doesn't the driver want to drive all the way to your place? Can't be that bad, right?
That reminds me. Hold this for me. I toss my pocket knife into Fang's lap. She looks at me with a nervous smile like she expects a punchline.
Oh.
Joking. Kinda. I don't need to shiv someone yet. And if you're going to shiv somebody, don't use a pocket knife. Like, what the fuck's wrong with you? You have to open it up before you shiv them. Just use a knife, like a normal human being. Talking hurts. Breathing, too. Each breath I feel like my ribs are going to shatter. Fang must have noticed, and she kept silent after that. Alrighty, end of the line. I'll be $15 even. Still a few blocks we gotta walk. I manage to limp out of the car, and Fang drops a few crumpled bills in her seat and slams the door behind her. The car peels out and disappears around the corner. Well, no place to go to but home.
Wait, you still can't walk, right?
I can probably make it a good 50 yards.
Hang on, give me your shoulder.
No, don't worry about it. Ignoring my protest, Fang wraps my arm around her back for support.
Where are we going?
First turn is right up here. Wait, Fang is coming over to my place? In this neighborhood? That's dangerous. Fang is coming over to my place. Fang is coming over to my place. I don't want her to see how I live. Should have thought about that earlier, shouldn't you? Crap, did I leave Saturnia on? Hang on, let me get my key. Awkwardly fish around for it in my pocket, hand weighed down by some cheap first aid stuff from the nearby liquor store. The stuff wasn't necessary.
Shut up. Open the door.
I finally managed to find my key wedged between my leg and wallet. Fang takes the key from me and opens the door before I can think to throw it out the broken window nearby. Up, no turning back now. Welcome to Casa del Shithole. Occupancy, a miserable weeb. Raptor Jesus threw me a bone, at least. There's no dirty dishes stacked in the sink. Trash is mostly empty, save for a discarded box of cereal. My monitor is not displaying something Saturnia-related. The entrance isn't big enough for both Fang and I, so I leave her supporting shoulder and limp my way to the twin-sized mattress on the floor. Floor? It's so tempting to just drop face first like usual, but I don't think I'd survive the shock of the fall.
Nice place. Well, nice place? Question mark?
You don't have to stay. I just want to curl up in bed and sleep my sorrows away.
Anon, it's 10 in the morning.
Yeah, it's usually when I go to bed anyways. And
you're fucking hurt. At least let me try and patch you up.
You do? Fang glares make my mouth click shut. Fang sets the bag of ice packs, icy hots, and saber bomb on my computer desk when something catches her eye.
Is that the phone Roomba you bought a while back? You actually kept that thing?
Fang is standing over the shoebox I've been using to hold my pet. I put in a few wooden blocks for it to bump around. Yeah, can you go ahead and feed him for me? With this
box of cornflakes?
Yeah, 2 or 3 will do.
And you taped your railgun to the top of it?
If you look close, I gave him angry eyebrows, too.
Why?
Mom never let me have a pet, and he's cute.
He?
Duckman, fun of Metal Gear Rambia, or else he'll shoot you. He's armed with tiny angry marine munitions. Fang crumples up some of the flakes and pours the crumbs into Ray's box. I can hear it happily ingesting breakfast from my bed.
Oh my. You're such a dweeb, Anon.
This is totally normal. I've named my room by Adolf, eradicator of the dust bunnies.
Did you put a little mustache on it?
No, but now that you're mentioning it, I think I might.
If you do, I want to see it. Take a picture.
Maybe we could hook it up to Wi-Fi or something and have it speak.
Just whenever it's cleaning up the floor, it just plays the, it just plays 1940s military music.
On repeat, interspersed with our occasionally angry German speeches.
No, it just, yells something in German when it hits a wall.
There's no heat in her words. Fangs turns to me, the small tube of disgusting green stuff in hand. Oh god, it's that time again.
Alright, let me see where you're hurt, Anon.
No way, in fuck.
Now.
Shit, when did Fang learn the patented mom glare?
Take off your shirt.
Yeah, no, I agree. No way in fuck. Like, I have broken my arm and refused to fucking show it to anyone until you get to the hospital, okay? This is not something you do. No, no. Weakness is frailty and should be rejected.
Oh, God. Take it off or I'll cut it off with your knife.
Fine. I don't know, that's
Not
a
like he
little
has the
hot.
strength to fight.
I step into my tiny shower stall and turn on the water. What does this have to do with me taking my clothes off? The shower head sputters before it starts, weakly spraying lukewarm water. I repeat my inquiry. The temperature of the water doesn't help the tension in my muscles or the bruises marring my skin.
Oh, wow, a whole face.
I stretch around and see massive blotches of purple and black splattered across my torso. Each contusion is hot to the touch on my fingers and the pain is intense. Bitch. The worst is across my chest where the bollard hit me. I eventually get finished examining my wicked wounds and step out of the bathroom. See, this is nothing, okay? I once had to wade through thorn bushes for like 15 minutes. When I came back home, my socks were so filled with blood, I could wring them the fuck out, okay? This is nothing. Pathetic. Fang is on her phone, doing rap to Jesus, knows what. Fang then pats the bed.
Come here.
I walk over and lie down on my stomach. Still wearing my wife beater, despite having been instructed to take it off.
Jesus, that's bad.
Don't think of Dev. This is a perfectly normal scene. Then I felt a cold cream and a soft touch on my back, along with a massive jolt of pain. Fuck!
Shit, sorry. Are you okay?
Yeah, I just didn't expect it to hurt that bad. I wasn't aware I was this much of a fucking female! God damn it.
Just try to relax.
And sigh and try my hardest not to freak out when she touches me. She eventually finds the sweet spot of pressure to apply. It still hurts a little, but it doesn't cause me to winch. Roll for anal circumference, I guess. Her hands are soft. I find myself relaxing under Fang's ministrations. Ministrations is a good word that we should use more often.
Starting to feel better now?
I nod. My eyes feel heavy as the ointment begins to warm up, drawing away tension from my aching muscles. I can make out a steady thumping
Heresy's
on my
the
bed.
question. Fire is the answer.
My senses fade more until all I'm aware of is Fang's fingers tracing circles over my sore back and the sound of thumping. I wonder what that is. Fang's hands slow to a stop and eventually pull away, leaving me disappointed. The bed shifts.
Anon.
There's something in her voice, but I can't discern it.
I need to do the front.
Well, I mean, that's better than what I was kind of fearing there. It's time for you to lose your anal virginity. I don't think you're strong enough to resist anymore.
Flip over like a goddamn pancake.
Oh. That's facial expression. That was good enough to make her snork shit.
God.
To be fair, that is a pretty terrible face. I roll over onto my back, pinching my nipples as I do so for some reason. And find myself face to beak with her. Dangerously close. I can feel her breath on my lips and I blush. It never even occurred to me that I could apply the ointment on myself. I want to look aside, turn my face away to hide the growing shame. But I can't. I'm entranced, looking into Fang's warm amber eyes. Millions of words flash through my head as I try to find something to say. Fang is looking right back. Eyes that seem to glow with what little sunlight filling the room stared into mine. I wonder. I hope. Do you like me, Fang? No, she's just rubbing you up with ointments at 10 o'clock in the morning for, reasons. Pretty normal.
She wants to be a nurse. Anon?
I'll pull out my thoughts by her voice. Fang's blushing heavily too now, and her tail is positively hammering away at me. Oh, God help me. This is getting pretty awful. Wait, not there. Oh, fuck, no. Did I? Did I say?
Yeah.
My head sinks back into the pillow. Fuck. And then he just dies. His eyes turn into I don't know what.
Oh,
Little
God.
stars. A snort of derision escapes from Fang's beak.
You're such a fucking weeb. No, you're such a fucking dweeb.
Yeah, get your insults right.
Shut the fuck up, Arch.
Ah, there we go. If Tori is watching, she was sending me pictures of Fang's ass, unprompted, I might add as well. So there you go. There's one for you.
Uh-huh.
No, I've got screenshots to prove this. I'm not even making it up. Normally, I would happily spin a narrative, but no, this is actually just reality.
Oh, no.
Her fingers brush lightly across the largest bruise on my chest, without ointment. Ah, yes, sit on top of the man who's 98% bruises. I see no particular problems with this.
You mutter from time to time. I didn't start noticing till our date.
Ah, I'm brain damaged. I speak things out loud without any mental control over my fucking mouth parts. Good. I groan aloud. So the entire time?
Yeah, it's, kinda cute.
Yeah, in the same way that one finds a brain-damaged pet mildly adorable. Wrapped to Jesus on his cross of rock. So for months now.
I've known, and...
Fang leans over me with her hand braced next to my head in support. I swear to God, if she leans in and goes, I don't like you, I am going to fucking give this creator a lot of money, because that would be the perfect right now. Hurt his feelings. Come on. Suffering. This is too much touchy-feely. I'm hating it. Pain. Somebody. Hurt somebody. Jesus. I am repulsed by this normal fluffy-duffy shit.
Oh, you chose to play this, though.
Chose? That's a fucking strong word.
Because cheating, Lumi? No. I like you too.
Fang's hand moves back to my chest, resting just over my
Service
machine
guarantees
gun
citizenship.
beating heart. Okay, moment of truth. Okay, we need to interrupt this fluffy lovey gay shit. Yes, indeed, chat. Having feelings for women are gay. It's true.
Having feelings for women are gay. Oh, and Tori just sent me what she sent you. Oh, I see.
There. Anyway, we need a poll on this. Lum, when you were trying to sleep, and you're trying there, you're lying quietly, and you can start hearing your heart going dump, dump, dump. Does that disturb the fuck out of you, or are you fine with it?
I'm fine with it.
Are you? I fucking hate it. It freaks me out.
Guarantees citizenship.
I hate it. I hate it tremendously. Yeah, chat too is overwhelmingly like, yes, no, that is a weird thing. I hate it. I always settle myself in such a way that I don't hear it reverberating across the fucking room. Dump, dump, dump. It's awful.
Well, I think it also depends on why your heart is beating like that. Because it's like if it's out of nervousness or you know you fucked up and you're about to meet the consequences of your own actions at some point, then it's like, yes, please shut the fuck up. But if it's just something random or it's like, you know, whatever, then it's like, it is what it is.
Oh no, so it's not even beating you naturally. It's just, it is beating at all, and you can hear it or feel it as you lie there. I hate that. I hate it. Hate it.
Fair enough.
Hate it. And the majority of the chat hates it too. There you go. This is a completely normal thing. Her head slowly descends towards mine. Oh, I'm about to be orally raped. Just like that happened in the Star Wars movie. No. And before we can start trying to figure out how human dino tonsil hockey is played, Fang's weight begins to press down behind her hand, which is dead center on the most serious bruise on my chest. And like the bitch ass I am, I complain about it.
He'll never be able to lose his virginity at this rate.
And there went Anon's one and only chance to kiss a female. Fuck.
Oh shit! Sorry.
Ha. I managed to catch my breath. Oh hey! Look, Lum. Feet.
Huh? God damn it! I didn't even notice.
I'll give you a moment to take it in.
No!
Heresy's the question. Fire is the answer.
I'm okay, just wow, I'm such a goddamn weak pussy. My dad did not beat me enough. It's true, Anon, he did not. My hand wraps around Fang's. Maybe something else. That won't stress these. And the blemish across my chest. Like hug, maybe? This is why God invented the spoon, I guess. I'm cut off by Fang, moving closer to me again. Her arm shifts, moving from my chest to my shoulder. No, it still is chest. Her wings drape over both of us. No, they don't. In fact, they're lying what looks like really uncomfortably underneath her. And her head lands next to mine, sinking into our now shared pillow until I am eye to eye with her.
Cuddling it is.
I smile and nod. Even if Fang is now laying atop my arm and I'm starting to lose feeling in it. Yep, that
Suffer.
No! Fuck you. Why should I be discomforted?
Suffer! Suffer!
The feel of her warm body pressing against my side is definitely worth it. And between that warmth and the plush wing blanket, my eyes grow heavy again. Fang's already started to snore right in my ear. Well, there ends that relationship.
Oh, weak. Weak.
Fuck it, I close my eyes and decide sleeping with Fang is easily the best thing to happen to me. At 10 in the morning, they fall asleep immediately. Weirdos. And yes, chat, that's true. That was more feet. I didn't give Lum Lum the time to appreciate it.
No!
Tell me when you're finished taking it in, and I'll move on.
No!
No?
No!
You'll never be finished?
I'm not looking at my screen.
Jesus, Lum Lum, don't be so greedy.
Go to the next slide!
Alright. The next day, I was about ready to get to school when Fang stopped me at the door. I told her I felt fine, but when I crumbled after she poked my rib cage, I decided she had a compelling argument to stay. Fang and I ended up just watching movies and playing Crocs all day. Is that what the kids call it now? I don't think I've ever seen Fang this morose, though. Didn't want to pry too much, even if we're dating now. Although I have a distinct hunch it's related to the band and Trish. Today, though, I bit my tongue through Fang's chest poke test and she let me go. I know she'd stayed the day before to keep an eye on me, but she still didn't want to go today. I made her promise not to start preening again before I left. I know picking up her missed homework will cheer her right up. So, her dad must be having the biggest fucking freakdown right now in the history of Triceratosauruses, right?
She probably made up something. It's like, oh, I'm sleeping over at Trish's or whatever.
I don't know if he'd believe it. Now that I finally have some time to myself, I can properly address something I've been meaning to. The alarms. Ahem. A girl is staying in my house. How did this happen? Chloroform. How did I go from never being in a relationship to having a chick sleep over in less than 2 days? Oh fuck, if anybody finds out. Fang's father, Nasser, Trish, all collectively splattering me on a wall. It's not like I can ask for advice either. The only other people I can ask are all hopelessly single and probably living off government benefits. My heartbeat doing Fang's chest poke test from the inside is a good indicator I need to calm the fuck down. Just get through today and check out some romance manga on the way home. Ah yes, How to Live with My Interspecies Cat Girl. That will teach me everything I need to know about romance. The school is as rowdy as ever. Somehow nobody confronts me about the events of 2 days ago. Man, the people here move on fast.
Yeah, just like Twitter.
Maybe I should take the side route. Getting bumped would probably feel like getting gored. It's a roundabout way to reach my locker, but I got plenty of time. Nasser, there you are! Smacks him on the back. I turn to see Nasser pushing through the crowd of students towards me. At least I can talk to him about the whole situation. Hey, bro, dude, I'm fucking your sister. Or ask him for advice as well on how to handle Fang. Wait. Nasser's sister, Fang. The Fang who skipped school and is spending the day at my apartment. And never went home for the past 2 days. Suddenly, I feel like a fish being circled by a very Nasser-shaped shark. How do I even begin to explain to him? Hey Nasser. What's up?
Oh god.
Nasser grabs me by the jacket and shoves me against the wall of lockers. My everything. Where the hell is Fang? Oh, hey, I can explain. She dished with you the other day and hasn't come home since. Did you know what I had to put up with because of you? Everything you do with Fang is my fault for letting it happen. Well, I'm sorry, Nasser. You're going to be losing some virginities to your dad. I know that's not what you wanted to hear, but it's going to happen. Like, you're going to spoon with your father for about 12 hours, so it's not going to be fun for you, but, it's going to have to happen. Yo, lucky she texted me yesterday. Dad was about ready to file a missing person report for her. Yep, I pretty much expected. Look, Nasser, let me explain. You better before I drag your ass home and make you tell it to my dad instead. That terrifying prospect is enough to make me pause. Fang is staying at my apartment. Good opening. The only one that could conceivably have been better is like, listen, bro, your sister, really soft. And I shut up like it's the one answer he didn't want to hear. Oh, I could come up with worse.
Heresy's the question.
Let me finish.
Fire is the answer.
But it was her idea. Listen, bruh, she raped me. After I fucked up my chest during an express trip down the stairways. She wanted to make sure I was alright and wouldn't take no for Nasser. Nasser sighs and releases my clothes, but the scowl stays on his face. Is that all that happened and on? Well, no, she did see me naked too, but... I mean, we played some video games. All that happened? I don't think... we didn't. We didn't do anything, if that's what you mean, no. I swear! She couldn't even kiss me because of the stupid bruises. What? Oh, look, I'm getting shoved in my locker again. I he's in pain as Nasser's fist pressed me against the locker. Why would Fang kiss you, Anon? I swear to rap to Jesus. I told Fang I like her. Shit, say that out loud. Nasser freezes, and the color drains from his face. Then he shoves me back into the locker as hard as he can. Fuck. A few students start turning their heads. Yeah, this does appear to be bullying, it's true. Nasser is still frozen in place, staring at his outstretched hand with a 1,000-yard stare.
Hey, isn't that the track team leader? He's beating on that loser from the presentation, right? Hilarious.
I could visibly see Nasser's thought process on his face as he finally comprehended our current situation. No, I wasn't bullying the kids, just, He regains control of his legs and hurriedly rushes through the crowd, pushing aside a few students. One or two classmates glance at me again, then continue on their way. While I'm checking for any more broken bones, my phone buzzes.
Anyone beat you up yet?
Heresy's the question. Fire is the answer.
No, on an unrelated note, have you spoken with Nasser recently?
Told him I was staying here yesterday, but haven't checked his responses. Why? Do I need to kill him or something?
Not yet.
Heresy's
I was just
the
thinking it might be a good idea to get in
Fire
touch
is
with
the
him
answer.
when you feel like it.
I might feel like it after I stop raiding your fridge.
What is Fang's excuse for not going to school? Die.
Angry face.
I don't have an angry face. Oh, I don't know what that is.
The little angry face.
Glad to know she's still holding up. Shit. Now I'm not going to have enough soda to last the week. I'll worry about that when I get home.
This actually sounds like something Lum Lum would say. Oh, haha, you're funny, Tori.
It does. Like, hello, I'm eating your food.
I mean, if it was your fridge, I'd
Self-voicing
probably
disabled.
All you would find in my fridge, Lum Lum, is just like sliced cheese, ham, potatoes.
More disappointment. The
Yeah,
sliced
pretty much.
cheese and ham I could eat, but everything else, like your rotting fish and stuff, probably not. I'd be like, the fuck's wrong with you? We gotta get some real food.
See, the problem with Lum Lum is I can feel how unsophisticated she is. She'd probably be in there, pick a glass of jam, just stick her fucking finger into it and be like,
Heresy's the
food!
question.
And start
Fire
eating
is
it like
the
that.
answer.
I would use a knife like a civilized person. Why the fuck would I just stick my finger in there?
Licking the fucking knife, sticking it back in, all the saliva, stirring it up. God, you savage!
No! I only lick the knife after I'm done with it.
Savage!
No!
Today needs to end now. I have a backpack full of missed assignments, including Mr. Tsuki essay on the history of typefaces. Who the fuck cares about typefaces? Worst samurai English teacher ever. My ribs are burning as I heave a sigh. At least I can go home now, where my hot Petro GF is waiting. My hot Petro girlfriend, who may or may not be having a mental breakdown in my apartment. And I have no idea what to do with a fucking girlfriend. All those hours of dating simulators have not adequately simulated dating in the least. Just as I exit the main doors of Volcano High, my phone buzzes against one particularly bad bruise on my leg. Fingers crossed it's Fang. Nasser, we need to talk. Nope. Meet me in the auditorium. Nope. I'm going to die.
You're gonna die, weeb. Nasser's looking for your weeb ass.
Best to get it over with now. I meander my way to the school's auditorium. Some of the lights are off when I get there, but I can make out Nasser's outline amongst the front row seats. He doesn't turn, I read turd there for a second, to look at me when I enter or walk down the aisle. You, want to talk to me? I can see the gears in his head turning, but his expression is telling me he doesn't actually know what he wants to do. I'll keep my distance, just in case. Why did you call me here? Just shut up, let me think. He sighs and turns to me. I shouldn't have pushed you earlier. Sorry, it was a moment of weakness. My massive fetish for my sister makes me do weird things occasionally. Don't worry about it. I can take a hit or two. No, you can't, pussy. He soundly nods. Yeah, man, sure. You never see chuckles. Look, Anon, when you told me Fang could kiss you because you told her your feelings, I can't really describe it. I've had such a massive, weird, inappropriate crush on her for so many years. Don't take it the wrong way, but my mind just screamed at me, worst case scenario. Why's that? Because it's my sister we're talking about here. So, Fang said she likes me too. So we're dating now, I think. Nasser clamps his hands up to his crest. Dating even. Sweet draft to Jesus. Why are you so surprised? I told you months ago I liked her, didn't I? Yes, you told me you liked her. Never expected her to like you back. Explain yourself, now. I drugged her food? I don't know how this happened. I mean, I've barely even had friends before, let alone something romantic. Why would someone, anyone, want to go out with me? Me, Nasser? I wouldn't go out with me. I have no idea what I'm doing. Nasser leans back with a hand holding his beak. Oh man, you're worse off than I thought. Breathe, man. I am. It hurts. Jeez. At this rate, I'm going to be more concerned for you than Fang. Like, thinking about being with Fang, a part of me is fucking exuberant to the point of being higher than Reed. Reed? But then I start thinking how I don't know how to date and get so worried that I feel like I'm going to vomit. And then there's my heart beating so hard and the fucking bruise and everything is fuck. Everything is fucking fuck Nasser. Breathe! I finally notice the black spots in my vision and gasp. My lungs explode in pain. I falter back into my chair for support. Is this a panic attack? Nasser, I think I'm having a panic attack. My head snaps to the side, a fresh stinging pain blossoms on my cheek. I take the seconds of intense pain to focus and collect myself. Did you just slap me? Oh, yes, bitch slapped, actually. Yes. You calm now? Not really. Would another slap help? Only if I'm going to kick you in the crotch in return. You've got it bad, Anon. Got what bad? You're in love with Fang. How is that bad? Fang, you both need help at this point. Now that's just uncalled for. It's true. Last thing you need is to be romantically involved. What if that's exactly what we need? Yeah, we can be miserably brain damaged together. Just, let me get this straight. you have never had a girlfriend before? Yes. Ever? Yes. Why? Aside from being sad, that just makes it really not a good idea to go for what seems like such a poor combination. That a challenge? Yes. Well, you even pay attention. I can be a great boyfriend. Just you watch. Oh my god. You know what? You may be right. Huh? Maybe just the thing Fang needs is someone to support her. I clearly can't do anything, neither can our parents, or anyone we know. But thinking back to a few days ago, she did shield you from the crowd and get you out of the auditorium. I brushed it off, but it's clear she cares for you. So you know what, Anon, I'll trust you. What? Nasser gets up from his seat, motioning for me to follow. I'll help you get to know Fang a bit better, and in turn, you need to keep your promise of being a great boyfriend to her. Yeah, thank you, Nasser. Where are we going? You're gonna need some supplies. I follow Nasser to the parking lot where his half-beaten car awaits. Listen up, because this is all I really know. Wait, should I be taking notes? First thing is, you should always have a giant bag of dino nuggies in your fridge with her name written on it with a Sharpie. Be warned, she counts them. You eat any, and it's all over. I climb into the passenger seat as Nasser revs up the NASCAR. Kill yourself. You're gonna need some barbecue sauce too, and not the bargain bin stuff. Fang only likes top shelf dipping sauce.
Did he say bargain bin?
Yeah, bargain bin.
Bargain bin!
Bargain.
Bargain!
I can't teach you English.
I can't teach you English, apparently. It's bargain bin.
Bargain.
Bargain.
The car violently peels out of the roadway. Nasser continued to rattle off a checklist of do's and don'ts for Fang, even as it takes me around various stalls to stock up. If she ever says she isn't hungry, she is lying through her teeth. Most places know what you need if you say, my girlfriend isn't hungry. Next, either get a good supply of earplugs or say goodbye to your sense of hearing entirely. She can and will stay up until 2 a.m. listening to music on full blast. Nasser tells me more information about Fang than I probably should have known. And lastly, she will rip your shirt at least once. Have spares ready. What? Oh yeah, this is after my 5th jacket this semester. I see. So that confirms Nasser is just colorblind if he keeps getting these fuck ugly jackets. Or he buys in bulk. That's what I do. I go to the store, I find a shirt I like, and I go to the cashier and I say, 5 of these. Nobody else does that? That's normal, right? I'm pretty sure that's normal.
What?
It's normal. You find a piece of clothes you like, and then you go to the cashier and you just ask for 5 similar pieces to the one you found, right?
Couldn't you just go look for it yourself?
No.
Why not?
It's not my fucking job.
It's...
Lama, you must not be so weirdly subservient. Like, oh no, I wouldn't want to inconvenience the store clerk.
I don't like inconveniencing people.
He's a store clerk. He's
When
already
I accidentally bump
inconvenienced.
into people, I say sorry. I can accidentally bump into inanimate objects, and I still say sorry to it.
Well, I just don't bump into people. Like, I walk like a normally socially conscious human being, dodging left and right like we all do. So, I've got your blessing. If you help my sister and on, of course, I'll be the best boyfriend. You better, because otherwise it won't be me next time. Huh? Dad needs a new caddy. I'll probably ask you, and then you'll go missing. Ah, fuck. Now tell me where your place is so I can drop you off. Nasser hesitates when I give him my address. Skin row? You know, I should have figured, but still. He speeds off in the direction of my apartment with all the grace of a semi-truck. Once we reach my neighborhood, his driving gets even more erratic, never stopping at stop signs and staying just above the speed limit. Paranoid much? Nasser finally comes to a stop in front of my building to let me out. Thanks for the ride, Nasser, and the Fang stuff too. Nasser's gaze is fixed on the building's door instead. So you're going up to see Fang now, huh? You know you can come talk to her if you want. No, I mean, I can't leave my car alone in this neighborhood. Don't want something to happen to it, right? He tops it off with a less than genuine laugh. Nasser, your car has more dents than most of the other ones around here. Also, I need your help carrying all this stuff. Well, there's like 4 bags. You can carry it fine. Not with these crippling injuries, pussy. You slamming me into the lock, it didn't help either. Ah, it's a miracle I'm still able to breathe. Nasser rolls his eyes. Fine, I'll carry the crap up, but only for a moment. I don't want my car getting jacked. He gets all the bags from the back seat, and I lead him up the stairs to my place. Has Fang been doing alright here? Probably still a bit rattled. Wasn't in the best mood this morning either. Probably a good idea to not get confrontational or anything, yeah? Nasser nods, and I unlock the door. You locked her in there? Fucking Jesus.
Hold on, I gotta grab something. I'll be right back.
Alright, Lum Lum. Go grab more food, fatty. Right, I guess that's as good an excuse as any to catch up. God, where were we? Well, Zartax, $2 towards art therapy session. Talker. Well, therapy is going to cost me a lot more than $2.
Service guarantee.
Father Jack the Enlightened. Wow, Trish projecting much? Woman, surely. Of course she is. The real Zartax, these triggers need to be put in camps. Talker. Cruelties. Dead Glory, destroy it her. Destroy it her? Real Zartax, reload, ignore Trish or riot. Talker. Too late. Father Jack the Enlightened, Principal Savage, shots fired, shots fired. Norse Spears is the best character. Bentru. Mercenary 21, see why I like Rosa and not Trish? Needs more Ariel. Maleficus Strike Khan. Nash reminds you too much of yourself, Arch. Nasher? Nasser? No. God, no. Jesus, he's a hole. Zartax, damn Arch, you are being a bigger beta than a blind anime sober protagonist. Therapy man, use the money I've sent you. Talker. Nope, I need a lot more than that. Lunar Legion, Trish is super cute. All money for Twilight Sparkle. Lumia likes spiders because they have 8 feet. She does. Twilight Sparkle. Twilight Sparkle. Just Twilight Sparkle. She doesn't even have a fucking... Okay, well. Twilight Sparkle. We've started the Twilight Sparkle Fund. It needs about $500 more to put her on the calendar.
All right, I'm back.
Lum Lum.
What'd I miss?
You owe me $500 for Twilight Sparkle.
What? Why?
Well, somebody just started Twilight Sparkle, and we're like days away from the thing wrapping up, so you're gonna have to pony up.
Oh, why the fuck do I have to?
I don't know, you sounded like you were volunteering.
Huh? No!
Selfish.
Selfish? You pony up your own $500. You have more money than I do.
Well, but only because I don't do stuff like that. Jesse Jinx, Tanya, Fang makes her announcement about the band. Trish, emotional crit. Mercenary 10, for Ariel, I need my Roomba. My mom's assistant, she loves it because she doesn't have to do as much vacuuming anymore, just the mopping. But I have to buy the machine for that. Yeah, no, Roombas are great. They cut down the house for highest work. My little Adolf is a wonderful thing. He even empties himself when he's gathered up enough dust bunnies to be deposited into what I affectionately refer to as the camp. You do still have to empty the camp occasionally, but that's fine. Satan Grey, hello friends, take care. Trike, girlfriend, best girlfriend. True. Bob Waddingley, so Lum Lum is sad unless she is CBTing Arch. Yeah, she's a violent personality. Abusive.
I am not.
Abusive. Reverend Norse, if you want Fang without the they-them crap, that is another ending. Some say she's broken there, though. Guess one have to decide for themselves. Ventru. I see Tori's there now. She was probably attracted by the talk of ass. Listen, Tori, I know you're a big Twilight Sparkle fan. Just give me like $500 worth of art, and we can do something. And document, what a time to come in. Insane linguists, masochists don't get to propagate, Archley. Listen, it's not masochism. It's the exact opposite. It's funism. And document, make baby tears already and hug yourself a gator. Just tell Nasser there's room for two. No, he can wash. Oh, okay, fair enough. We can do that. There's a chair. That'd be funny. No, that's a good idea, actually. And document, Anon lungs and ribs collapsing. Slox and Doppelganger, pull a knife on Nasser. You shouldn't have come to this neighborhood, dino scum.
Service
Stabs him.
guarantees citizenship.
Leaves him out for the street children to pick his corpse clean. And document, Fang's excuse is being a woman. Yeah, that's an excuse for a lot of mental derangement.
Heresy's the question. Fire is the
There's
answer.
next thing I want, audio. Oh no! Lum is apologizing like a Canadian. She does that. She is mentally weak. What can I say?
Yeah, I can't argue that.
The Zardax put a little gate in front of the deposit station with Arbeit it macht frei on it to motivate the lad Adolf Tolka. He doesn't need motivation. He's all too happy to leave his little pen and just go kill the dust bunnies. That's what he lives for. He gives a little triumphant beep-a-dee-beep-a-dee-beep when he arrives at his charging station. You know, I have killed so many dust bunnies, massa. Then he deposits all of them into the camp. He's a good boy. Joseph Kahn, $20. Arch, you met the dino demi-human waifu of your deepest desire. Who will bear your superhuman children? What's the type of dino? And how do you explain this interspecies union to your family? Well, it's got to be Trish, of course. Obviously. Clearly. Obviously. Trish is best girl. And my family would be a difficult proposition, honestly. See, the first time I was going to a girlfriend's family, I was nervous too. And then I arrived there and they were living in what I could only describe as a junkyard, beaten up cars everywhere. The house was old, there was dirt everywhere, they owned 2 dogs that shed all over the place. And I was just like, oh, I'm better than these people. I have nothing to fear. They should fear me. And I got rid of it. But to my house, every woman I've brought over here, my parents have pretty much mentally damaged all of them. They just do that for sport now, I think.
Don't your parents want, like, grandchildren or something? They're gonna prevent that by bullying every woman they meet.
They're not bullying, Lum. They just, expect things from them.
Like what?
Standards. Hygiene. Oh, God. That was... Second girlfriend, Christmas. Many, many decades ago. Okay, well, that might be exaggerating a little bit, but a while ago. This was before... Oh, this was a long time ago. When we were washing dishes, because the dishwasher was full and everybody wanted to open packages. And girlfriend was like, I'll help. That'll really endear me to the in-laws. The look mother gives her as she corrects every dish she washes. Like, no, not like that. That one's still smudgy. No, you can't put it over there. Did you really clean these knives? Part of me cringed. Part of me was kind of pleased by it. Yeah. Watching other people suffer.
Heresy's the question. Fire is the answer.
I mean, it's like, at least she volunteered to help. She could have just walked away and been like, she could do it.
Yeah, but see, volunteering to help is the incorrect option. That's basically an insult in this household.
What?
Oh yeah, no, if you don't ask for help, you should not... It shouldn't be given. You can offer it. Here's the rules, okay? You always offer to help, right? You say, oh, hey, can I help you with that? Or, hey, I'm going to the town. Can I pick anything up for you? You always offer. And then the response is universally, no, but thank you.
Fair enough.
That's the thing. And she broke that. She violated it. She committed the taboo by just starting to help. Like, it's fucking unheard of. Weird. Who does that?
I mean, like, usually at, like, during Christmas and Thanksgiving over at my great granny's house, it's like people would usually at least like do a quick one over on their dishes when they're done, so then they're not like terribly full of food when she or someone else goes to wash them afterwards. Also, my great granny is gonna be 90 next year, so like anything to help granny.
I remember that one time my cousin brought home a black girl for the great family Christmas. That was amusing.
How'd that go?
Oh, quite well. Nobody really... Everyone in was very much so like, yeah, we don't really care. Because that was back in the day when we still could embrace colorblindness. Except for my grandmother, who was, bless her soul, and will always be, tremendously racist. And not racist in the I hate black people kind, the racist in the I hate people from the town next to us kind. Like, anyone not from here have weird stereotypes.
I see.
And so she was being friendly, like, so, how do you black people celebrate Christmas? Do you celebrate Black Christmas? Are you a heathen? Do you go to church? That was funny. I enjoyed that. Anyways, Spurus saw the stream of the other game, and I was actually surprised how shit it was. I thought you were just exaggerating. I'm going to get this game sometimes, adding Trixie and Starlight Glimmer. Good. Trixie and Starlight Glimmer does need more funding. They must keep Lumi buried beneath their hooves.
Gee.
There. Now. Oh, Sir Firewatch us. 5 to Ninua. Unfortunately, me, I missed most of these streams. Can you choose a girl other than Fang, or is she your only choice? Also, Archley, is the Gator sequel funded? The Gator sequel is funded, and I do believe Fang is your only choice. This is a very narrative story based around Fang and her struggles with being mentally confused about her gender. Where's Ninua? There she is. 5. And mostly 10. Ariel. My dad, however, being his German stubborn self, hates the thing and says it doesn't work, even though it's collected more dust than us sweeping has worked. And it cleans the whole house. I don't get his hate for it. That's entirely normal. And there must always be somebody who hates the port of the Roomba. It is the lot of the Roomba to be disliked for what it does. Now, I hold the door open for Nasser. He hesitates, enters, so I look in to see Fang, sat on my bed, washing away on the Duke... mashing away on the Duke furiously. The Duke... the duck? I don't... What is happening now? I don't understand.
Nasser?
Don't freak out. He's just here to... Wait. Why are you playing Rock Band with a controller?
You mean I was doing it wrong?
And my account was locked. How did you even get that to start?
Dude, your password was a rainbow. Who cares about that? Why is he here?
Nasser waves dismissively. Well then on, you're welcome for the ride. I'll just be going now.
Wait, Nasser.
He freezes halfway out the door.
How much do you know?
No?
About me and Anon.
Anon filled me in earlier.
You what?
Bang, don't worry, he's cool.
Heresy.
You weren't planning on telling
Fire is
Dad
the
I'm
answer.
here, were you?
No, I wasn't.
I'm serious. You can't tell him. He'd kill Anon.
Damn. No, really, I wasn't going to tell.
Please, Nasser, I need to know for absolute sure.
God damn it, Fang. Why don't you trust me with even this? Nasser inhales deeply and turns towards the door. Sorry, I'm going now. I won't tell, I swear.
It's not that I don't trust you.
He pauses again with his hand on the doorknob. Like Spears did numerous times in the past, I take hold of Nasser's shoulder. I offer a reassuring smile and nod back towards Fang. Then what? Why do you hate me?
I don't hate you. Every time I see those.
Those?
Your scars, I mean. I just remember that day back then.
What does that have to do with anything?
I mean, it's my fault, isn't it? I lied to you and you got hurt. But it's like you don't blame me, even though you should. Everyone depends on you. You're the star player at school, but it's in spite of your family instead because of it. You can't even bring yourself to hate me.
All this time, that's what this was about? Fang wipes away a tear with her wing and nods. Nasser brushes my hand over his shoulder and turns around. I don't hate you because I don't blame you for anything, Fang. Back then we were only kids. I was 11, 12. Too old to think that you could fly anyways.
I thought he was 9.
I was always thinking I'd done something wrong because of how you acted differently since then. I thought you hated me. I mean, look at all the shit I've ruined for you. Band practices, shows, parties, hell, dates even. All I ever do is ruin things for you. And when I did, I'd always get told off by Trish. Part of me wants to groan at just the mention of her name. Well, I think I did, since both Nasser and Fang are looking at me. Ah ha ha ha. Ha.
Way to ruin the moment, Anon.
Real smooth, man. Real smooth. Oh, come on, you two are finally making progress.
Remind me why we're dating again?
Hey, he's your boyfriend. Get him some slack. What's that supposed to mean? Siblings chuckle lightly at my expense. The things I do for people. Once the laughter ends, Fang looks at Nasser.
Look, Nasser, for all of Anon's faults, I do like him. Which is why I'd rather Dad not arrest him and kill him. I know I haven't been a good sibling, but I'm begging you here.
I told you before, I won't tell. Just be sure to come home later tonight. Fang hisses and looks away. You are coming home tonight, right?
Well...
What? What?
I need to stay to look after my idiot boyfriend.
I don't need... Ah! Fang withdraws her finger from the bruise on my chest. Fuck! God, again with the tests. What am I supposed to tell Dad then? Hell, what have you been telling him?
That I've been staying at Naomi's place for a group project. Well, I can't say I'm staying at Trisha Reed's place.
But Naomi...
If I told Dad I was staying at Anon's place in Skin Row, what do you think would happen?
Okay, fair point. You actually okay staying here, though? Fang shrugs and looks away.
It's not bad, just boring when I'm all alone. And there's not much to eat here.
Well, let's fix that last part, then. I get a questioning look from Fang as I take one of the grocery bags from Nasser. Her eyes instantly lock onto the hefty back of dinosaur-shaped chicken nuggets I take out. You gonna stay for dinner, Nasser? I want to, but... A loud blaring of a car alarm has Nasser drop the rest of the bags into the floor and rush out the door. Shit, the NASCAR! Huh. Guess he wasn't wrong about that carjacking thing. I turn back to Fang, who is currently writing her name on the bag of tenders.
Mine.
Fat whore. Fang, you can't hog.
God damn. Ugh, hiss. You skipped through so much dialogue, you can't give me shit for this. Continue.
Yes. Bully her to do better.
No, you do better.
Did you just hiss at me?
Mine.
We ended up watching Top Spear until midnight while Fang hogged her bag of nuggies. I was ready for an uneventful day of school. In fact, I'd be extremely happy if it was. This entire week has been the most dramatic in my life. Even the walk to school was dramatic, with Fang escorting me as if she was Secret Service. In English, I'm still trying to catch up with the rest of the class. In any other class, I'd have been caught up, but Mr. Tsuki is an absolute slave driver. My phone buzzes, and I try to tell myself it's not worth getting distracted. Next question on Serif's history, however, and I decide it's not worth it.
Heresy's the question. Fire is the answer.
Please tell me your morning is going better than mine.
Could be better. Why?
I didn't even think of Trish. She hasn't seen me in 2 days and is trying to bother me with band stuff. She's really not taking a break well.
Oh, you're serious about quitting music and all that?
What? Why would I quit music? Just taking off from the band for a while.
Ah, just to punish Trish. Okay. Okay. Denial play. I can see it.
Think Trish gets the memo now.
Oh god, it's the silent treatment. The womaniest of woman tactics.
Apparently, cold shoulder works wonders on her.
Precisely. Think that'll work for long?
No. LOL. We'll have to make distance at lunch. Let's eat on the roof or something.
Good idea. She doesn't respond until further, so I turn my attention back to the assignment. Serif fonts can be broadly classified into one of the 4 subgroups: Old Style, Transitional, Didone, and Slab Serif. In order the first... Nope, just writing a review of a post-Paloo RPG here. I passed the assignment. After a torturous science period where Fang poked my bruises whenever she got bored, lunch came around. Fang and I got plates of country fried steak and started heading up the stairs, chattering about possibly seeing a movie this weekend.
Oh, country fried steak with country gravy. So good.
Okay, let me Google this. Some more slop.
It's delicious! Country fried steak with country gravy.
Yep, it's more fucking slop.
It is not.
It's more fucking slop. Jesus Christ, Lum Lum.
No, it is.
Country fried slop.
No.
Jesus, do you eat nothing that isn't slop?
I mean, I make my own homemade pizzas. I make my own noodles and stuff for pasta, because noodles are very easy to make. And if you try to say otherwise, you're just lazy.
There you go. Okay, pizza. Pizza's not slop. Noodles is not slop. That's good.
I like making casserole.
That's slop.
I like making chicken tacos. I like
That's
making
sort
tacos.
of slop.
I like making I want to eventually have the property to butcher my own chickens and stuff, so I can have, like, you know, not store-bought rotisserie and everything.
Where are you going to buy a chicken?
There's Farm and Fleet, where you can buy chickens for pretty cheap. You buy them as chicks.
That's weird, Lum Lum.
No, it's not.
That's weird, Lum Lum.
No.
Seemed like a Kong fan. Did Nasser say that?
Maybe. But come on, it looked like it'd be a great movie.
Before I can retort, I hear footsteps rushing in from behind.
Fang, I thought we'd be hanging out in the auditorium, you know, like usual.
Ah, best girl. Fang doesn't even bat an eye and continues up the steps. I pause to rub the tiny little trike's head. That's the silent treatment for you. #women. Trish follows, even as Fang starts taking the steps 2 at a time.
Fang, come on!
If the door was still there, I'm pretty sure Fang would have kicked it open. Instead, she quickly turns to the huff and starts to scale the ladder one-handed. Before Trish can climb it, I pull myself up the ladder awkwardly. Each step up a rung, I need to pause, the rough movements causing bouts of pain across my chest. Trish growls as I take my time climbing up. Halfway up, I'm able to hand Fang my tray of food and scale the ladder at a slightly faster snail's pace. Once I'm at the top, I swing my legs onto the ladder, blocking Trish from climbing up too. Oh, she would just follow and then just bite you in the crotch to get you to move. Nice and simple. There you go. See?
Asshole, let me talk with Fang.
Alright, are you really sure you want to try and block that with your feet and crotch? I wouldn't. Know any theaters with easily accessible fire exits?
You're kidding. Of course I do.
Sweet. Saves me some money.
Anon, I swear to fuck. Fang, please, just say something.
I can tell Fang's getting annoyed at Trish, not taking the hint.
Trish, I don't want to see you right now, okay? But why? I'm your best friend. I still need some time away after what you did. What about Reed? What about Rum Drama? We can't perform with just 2 of us. I think you should leave, Trish. I think you aren't thinking straight. We need you to come back to. Trish.
Her voice is a calm fury, cold, collected, and bitter. And God turned down the sun to hammer home the point.
I am trying to have lunch with my boyfriend that you just humiliated in front of everyone barely 2 days ago. I am perfectly capable of deciding for myself if I want to take a break. If and when I want to get back into the band, I will talk to you. For now, all you're doing is pissing me off and ruining our lunch together. Leave.
Trish's jaws hang open, a barely audible squeak of protest escaping from her. Looks at Lum Lum expectantly.
Huh?
Squeak!
I can't squeak on command.
Yeah, you can.
I only do that when I'm surprised in games. Ugh. Barely audible squeak of protest. What did that even? I don't know how to squeak on command. Let me see. Barely audible squeak of protest. Ugh. Fine! Scare her? God, fine. Ugh. There's your squeak.
Close enough.
Ugh.
Oh, tears again. Why must we be so mean to Trish? She wipes a tear away with her jacket sleeve and shimmies down the ladder.
Sorry.
Fang waits until her footsteps quiet before letting out a sigh.
That hurt.
Munching on my sandwich, I turn to Fang and say, you know, I am perfectly fine with the threesome. This doesn't need to be one of those traditional relationships, you know. Fang found Han's fine mind and grasps it. Oh, she's on board. Good. Her grip is feather light, and I can feel her shuddering beneath her breath as I shiver in her palm. I offer a silent reassurance, my fine fingers curling around her hand softly.
Anon, do you think I fucked up?
Yes. I considered for a moment. While Trish did mess up big time, she's still Fang's best friend. It wasn't all malicious, just misguided. No, I think it was pretty much malicious. Maybe some time apart will help both Fang and Trish. Maybe, but, you know. I know you can hear this, though. Fang simply rolls her eyes.
Such a dweeb.
Yep, still can't control my speaky parts. She held my hand the entirety of lunch. I grow gradually more upset as eating my food becomes challenging. But it made eating my mediocre steak fucking difficult. Exactly. April 1st. Fang and I have been together for a month now, and right now I'm gonna win our prank war. She may have got me with that stupid kiss prank. How the hell she found a mouse trap that small, I'll never know. But I got a special packy treat for her today. For once I can use my weebiness for the greater good. Hey, Sweet Tooth. Fang groaned the pet name. Honestly, that hurts me to say too. I considered using her mom's pet name, but after the last time, I didn't want to tempt her. Phase 1 complete. She's too distracted to check the box in my hand. Want to play the pokey game? Oh, God.
Hockey. How do you play that?
Well, I hold one of these. I take one of the green sugary sticks from the box and hold the plain end by my teeth. Between my teeth, then you have to take it off your lips. She doesn't have any, she's got a beak. And try and bite as much as you can without touching my face. Fang narrows her eyes in suspicion, and then cautiously moves her head towards mine. I can't decipher that last word.
It's just chocolate. I think that's what he's trying to say.
Close enough. She moves down and crunches down on the pocky stick, centimeters from my face. Jackpot. Her face contorts immediately, and she spits it out on the floor.
What the fuck was that? Where did you even get those?
It barely contained my laugh as Fang downed the rest of her coffee to get the taste out of her mouth. Let's just say Stella gets all sorts of weird snacks from Japan. Like wasabi pocky sticks. Fang looks ready to strangle me, but I still have one card left to play. Hey, I have an amnesty for today, April Fools. Pay back for the mousetrap from the other day. She growls at that and jabs me in the shoulder. I guess I deserved that much. Before I can make my retort, an announcement comes in over the speakers. Alright, everyone listen up. Next month will be what is possibly the highlight of your time here at Volcano High. Prom! That's right, I said it. Tomorrow we will be selling fucking tickets to prom. Get those formal fucking outfits ready. The PA system ending chime ushers in a moment of complete silence. Then, all at once, the chatter starts.
Okay. Oh man, I gotta ask him to go with. I even haven't dressed good enough for. Tickets are pretty expensive. I'll pass this.
Everyone seems excited about the sudden news. Prom, huh? I guess I wouldn't mind going if it's with Fang. What would she wear? Actually, scratch that. What would I wear? I can't afford a decent outfit. Maybe I'll mail home and ask Dad for his old suit. Couple's tickets are like $100 too. Damn. I'm sure I could make it work if I needed to. Hey, Fang. Settle down, students. There'll be plenty of time to scheme your night of debauchery later. You still have lessons to get through. Finish this and then shatter all you need. The class collectively throws their head back to groan. Hey, fiddlesticks. It's only 2 pages of particle physics. You have a spare railgun? Heard? Damn it, this is a trap. His color is the same as hers. I hate it.
You have a spare railgun in your backpack?
Professor Fernsworth passes out the assignment and returns to his desk for a quick nap. Particle physics isn't too hard. More tedious than anything. I should finish pretty quick unless something comes up.
Anon, remind me. What's a quark again?
Oh, right. Lab partners. About 15 minutes into an assignment, the 2 of us are just about done. We're making surprisingly good time.
And you said that the electrons hold the negative charge, right?
Yeah.
Can't imagine when I'd be using this crap in real life.
You never will. You never know, you might shrink one day.
Yeah, and you might stop pretending you're live streaming on Snoot.
Snoot. That sounds like a furry porn site that might actually exist. Hold on. Nope, tragically it doesn't. Oh well. As far as you know, I might be giving you incorrect answers, you know?
Sure.
The teacher is making his rounds. Checking on the students and gets to our desks. Lum.
Huh?
I think Rum should read more. As I'm getting even more tired and I would like to go to sleep now.
We could do one more stream on this. It's fine, Arch. Because I don't know how much more we have to the game.
Probably close to the end now.
I don't know, we still have a whole prom segment to go through.
Chat, how far away are we from the end?
No yelling, Arch, you don't work for a living.
I don't. But that doesn't mean I don't get tired. It's 1 in the fucking morning, basically. It's right before I get my second wind. Plus the heat of pizza's being hit. The pizza's beginning to hit me. I was very chipper at the beginning of the stream. Remarkably so, because I had just eaten pizza. But now all of the pizza power has left me.
You said about 2 hours.
2 hours, motherfucker.
About 3 chapters. Kind of far with all the banner.
Fucking 2 hours?
Hours to go. The game is far from over.
Fucking goddamn, how long is this game?
3 hours. I'll leave this up to you, Mr. Archley. If you want to keep powering through for another few hours, we can. Or we can just do another stream.
I desire to be lazy. Plus, I still have work to do today.
Alright, well then, let's end the stream. And then we'll do another Snoot game day. Just let me know what day.
Chat, how about Lum just does the last Snoot game by herself?
What? No! That means you'd have to give me the login information for your shit. Do you really want Lum to have that type of power? Where I can just change your channel name to the Lumicast? Change your profile picture?
I think I'm gonna do that for April 1st next year. Just
Service
feet
guarantees
everywhere.
citizenship.
No. And go to bed, Arch. We'll do another stream, okay?
No, I'm not going to sleep. I'm just going to gorge myself with candy now for a bit to regain my energy. That's my version of rest. Works wonders. Oh my god. Where did the fucking thing go? There. Right, if it's
Arch
3
is
hours
involved.
left, we'll do one more. Oh god, I was gonna wrap it up today, but fucking it's long. Gabe, help me. Dark Innovator, Spear's design makes me think of the Emperor. A little bit, yes. And an acumen, typical woman, blames the man. They always do. Terrible. Look at Tori, for example. You make me work at 3 in the morning and you complain. Yeah, see? Blaming the man. It's not my fault your sleep schedule is fucked up, Tori. And an acumen, Arch hates the game and us. No, just you. I can't hate you, Animate Acumen. You've got that cool little special pin for the 2 years of being a membership, the little grey seer. You're special in my eyes now. You will always be special in my eyes.
Until it disappears.
Yes, then you'll be less special. Hopefully it resets to like the base tier. If he doesn't keep it up, then he'll just be a pleb again. That would be kind of funny. But only kind of. Oh god, I need cola and candy. Fun fact, I have 2 entire boxes of candy literally right next to me, right there. One of little gummy fruits, and one of peaches and honey.
Oh, those sound good.
This is the benefit of being an adult. I buy my candy in like distribution 2 to 3 kilogram boxes now.
Nice.
Lumi thinks to herself, amateur. She buys it in 10 kilogram boxes because Lumi is just that large.
No, I actually don't eat candy all that much.
Lum.
Huh?
You should start.
Should start what? Just to prove your narrative correct?
Yes. I'll just make it
I
true anyway, so why not?
Ugh.
Ah, see, that's Tori actually sent me something cute for once instead of just, butt pictures and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show that to chat before we leave. Oh, it's a weeb file. I don't fucking know if Streamlabs will be able to handle a weeb file. The person who invented the WebMP format was a real fucking whore. There. Look at that. That's adorable. That's adorable. And that would be kind of a good joke. Right. And now that we've shown... Oh, so that... There! Got it. It moved. It's not my fault, chat. It's just things. And now that we've shown everything, I will thank you all very much for watching. Thank you for your generous donations. And we shall see you all again probably tomorrow again. Yes, tomorrow. Tomorrow is a new day. A brand new day of happiness. Until then, chat, have a good night.